Hey everybody.
Hello, everyone.
Oh, well.
Welcome to Dark Souls Kinda Speedrun with your host,
Onion
Tom.
Man.
Yeah. So here's Siegmeyer. He managed to make his way back here.
For a giant onion, he seems to move fast.
What did we do last?
We killed Ornstein and Smo, the throne protectors. Oh yeah, there's this smug asshole.
Oh yeah, this
And
guy.
I forgot to do
Oh, you never
a
talked to
Team
him.
Rocket
So
The
joke.
guy who.
And I am
the guy who
ashamed of
can never
that.
do it.
oh, if you talk to him too much, he gets sad and he goes down and like starts attacking you as a hollow.
So essentially his thing is he's just been sitting here just like mocking people. You're actually trying. I tried and I failed. That means you'll fail too, loser.
Dark Souls is
Hold
a
up.
hard game, guys.
So here's the thing, right? Framp showed up, and Framp is gross, and he's like, "I'm disgusted by this thing's presence. If I have to be near this thing for any longer, I'm going to kill myself." And then he kind of does.
Oh.
He goes hollow, which I guess is the equivalent in this universe of doing that.
Yeah.
Wait, we have plain skeleton warriors?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Yep. We ran past
They-
them in the
okay.
first episode.
Okay,
Oh.
they were buried before the undead curse took effect, so like that's why it exists. So imagine like you're buried and you're dead, and then the undead curse happens, and then you get reanimated. All you left is your bones. That is the only
We're about
explanation
to-
that we have.
We're about to see
You mean the
the
deepest war?
multiversal constant Patches.
Patches?
Patches is like there's like a fan theory that he is the the furtive pygmy that they just talked about in the beginning intro. A lot of people say no, it's Manus, who's a DLC boss, but wow. Oh yeah, these bastards, they can parry you, which makes them really insufferable to fight because it's just kind of, trying to bait out an AI's reaction.
Yeah.
See, and they go
They're
to a
very
parry
annoying.
stance where they just auto parry whatever you do
Yeah.
to them.
And you can't really like make them miss the parry. You kind of just have to rely on luck, or you have to hit them with something that's unparryable, like a ranged attack or something. They're very annoying by design.
Oh, they also infinitely respawn if you don't kill their
Yeah, the
resurrector.
necromancer guy.
The
Yeah, I just
necromancer,
killed
yeah.
him. He had the he was the guy standing in the corner over there before. They don't respawn, fortunately. At least
Yeah.
I don't think they do. Right? Yeah, never mind. That one didn't, so obviously, yeah.
Nice 420.
Yeah.
Blaze the bonfire. Oh, that's a 421. How could it be ruined? Besides, I guess, inconsistent damage.
The number's random.
It's not random, so okay,
They don't
there's a
seem
few things.
completely random. No.
There's a few things.
Like
Dark
counter
Souls is one- okay.
states.
Yeah, okay.
Um,
There's a few factors. Counter state, so like if they're in the middle of something, they get bonus damage from that. Also, weapon hitboxes have different like damage values depending on where in the weapon you hit. Like, there's a lot of values.
Seems to be very minor, though. Or
Yeah.
part of it seems to be incredibly minor.
Yeah, it is one of those things that's like really over-designed. it has like see that I can't make him miss that.
Ow.
I just kind of have to like bait it out.
Except-
Technically,
Ooh.
there is a kick attack that's really clunky that does knock them out of it. That is the only consistent way to knock them out of it, though. It's kind of dumb. That's also one of those underdeveloped mechanics. It's like, oh, you can kick them and then it knocks away their shield, or it like does more stamina damage, but like no one ever does that. They just kind of wail on them a couple times and then
Why do the
Effectively does the
complicated
same.
thing when you can do the easier
Yeah.
thing?
pretty much.
See, I like how the later Souls games they removed kicking because I guess maybe it was just too like hard for people to use or people weren't using it.
It's like, alright, if
wasn't-
you don't need it.
It's just kind of trash. Like honestly, it just doesn't do enough for how like long it takes.
So like, the only time the kick is useful is if you're using there's two weapons, the curved swords and the poking the thrusting swords. They have
Those
a
are
unique kick that actually
gimmicky.
like yeah.
It's not good. It's just
It's better.
I'll show it actually real quick.
So like there's
As
the
these
kick
guys are
isn't
trying
like
to murder
just
me.
a parry move or something. Also, you're
Well,
being
I should
surrounded.
probably.
Oh, you
get
are
somewhere
getting
safe
very
first.
It's not a parry move.
Oh!
It's more they do a different, instead of kicking, they just do a different attack animation.
Yeah, you like flip backwards and then like do like this spinning slash attack with the
Yeah, you.
scimitar. It's specific for the scimitar and the falchion,
Oof.
which is
Ow,
a
ow,
slightly thicker scimitar.
And these guys are relentless.
Yeah, I had to kill the necromancer. I was just neglecting to
Yeah.
do it. So here's a hidden bonfire.
Wow.
We'll be using this real
Wow,
quick.
you clipped through the wall.
Yeah, it's a hidden thing. Yeah,
I
if
guess
you,
the in-game
hit them or you roll
explanation
into
is
them-
illusion magic.
Yeah, it's an illusory wall. If you hit them or roll into them, then it knocks it away. So,
See, this is better than Dark Souls 2, where you had to like put in keys and walls in order to unlock the illusionary walls.
What
well,
the
also,
crap?
illusory walls in Dark Souls 2, you had to press A or X, I guess, depending on what controller you're
Yeah,
using.
into the wall too. Yes.
Yeah, which caused a lot of people to miss them in the original game, or when they originally played it, because everybody was so used to attacking it to see, if it was an illusory wall. Dark Souls 2 had a lot of things in it that broke convention and pissed off a lot of veteran players. One of them is if you hit chests and they're not a mimic, it instantly destroys the item inside of it.
Dang.
It turns to rubbish. Yeah.
Like, I
Yeah.
get it, but that's kind of mean.
Yeah, that game is
Oh.
just full of spiteful bullshit for the sake of, oh, it's a hard game. I hate that game so much.
And something's wrong with the mimic's hitbox where it grabs you and it eats you. So you can hit the thing, stand away from it, and when it leaps up, you could be standing like so far away and it still grabs you and starts chomping you and kills you.
Oh, this is...
So you might think...
Oh, that's
you might think
Mr.
this is a
Big
boss
Bone.
fight.
Okay.
Like,
Vamos!
You get to
He's also,
cutscene.
he's also like...
Appears
Listen to his
be-
radio voice.
Oh, that's Steve!
Radio voice.
That's him!
He has a beard made
What is
out
the
of
compression
bone.
on his voice?
He also is a very
Yeah.
big-boned boy. He
That's
is
Steve.
literally big-boned.
Yeah, very big bone.
He also has like this weird tentacle mustache.
Yeah,
It's
he's
made out of bone.
Baby
Yes.
Jones.
Yeah, he's a very weird character. So yeah, he
Bro, what
makes
do they do
fire
with
weapons.
that
Makes...
and the chaos weapons.
Yeah, but I have no use for those right now. Oh yeah, they actually added this bonfire in the remaster. That wasn't in the original game. So you had to go all the way down here every single freaking time just to talk to him. It was very annoying. These are the most insufferable enemies in the entire
wheel
game.
Skeletons.
Entire
Wheel.
franchise.
Right
They are
here.
objectively the most broken freaking enemies in the entire game.
Aw, man, I've heard of these guys.
They nerfed the hell out of them in the later games, so they do like ship damage to you, but in here they did a full hit worth of damage every degree of rotation that they hit you. So they do a full 360, you're already dead like
So are
5
they
times
chasing
over.
you now, or?
So
Yeah,
this
something.
is one of the
He's a full
weakest bosses.
360. Pinwheel.
Yeah.
It's... a
What
birth-
mask do you think you're gonna get? What mask do you think you're gonna get?
Probably Mother, because it's the worst one.
Okay, so everybody, we can put in a vote. This boss can drop 3 masks. Mask of the mother, father, and child. Which one do you think he's gonna get for killing it?
I have no idea.
Oh. I wouldn't know.
That's the 3 masks, by the way.
Random.
I'm-
Random.
I think...
Random.
Yeah.
I'm going with
Most
father.
people only use these
So,
masks
are,
for
like, all
PvP.
the- are, like,
what's the word?
Its name is Pinwheel.
Yeah, you'd think those skeletons would be named Pinwheel skeleton, but yeah, that's it. He's already
Yeah.
dead.
Oh,
If you
Oh,
let
yeah,
the
he
boss
almost
fight
got-
drag on, it's actually
Yeah.
kind of tough because he does a lot of.
Oh,
Oh,
wait.
best one, the
He
meme
did.
mask,
why is it a meme?
Oh, look at that.
the
Giant
giant
dad.
dad meme.
You got well, what
Oh.
is that?
Okay.
So okay. The reason why I said people mostly use the mask for min-max PvP builds, where each mask has certain benefits. Massive Mother is health, Massive Child is stamina, Father is
Increase your
equip load and like all that. Yeah. So people just basically wear Master of the Father, wear big heavy armor, and they just like run around with like Zweihanders and just like hit people into like Wombo Combo Oblivion.
Yeah. The child is arguably better because it gives you stamina regen, and it doesn't require a ring slot or a shield slot. It's just
And
free
what does
stamina
the mother
regen.
one
The
do?
mother's the worst one because it gives you
Oh.
like 5 points of health, and that's really it.
Yeah.
Wow.
Like, it doesn't really serve any utility, and it's arguably not any better to have a little bit more health as opposed to having more armor, so it's kind of redundant.
Does it stack with that one ring that gives you
Or
health?
stamina.
Oh yeah, the tiny beings ring, the one.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, so that's another thing too. This game, you know, the infamous game theory Gerard thing where he was talking about like bad things about this game. So in this game, there's a ring called a Tiny Beings ring that you can pick in the very beginning, and it lies about what it does. In the beginning, it says it gives you slight health regen, but it actually just gives you like 5 points of health.
It does
No
not.
regen.
It does not have
straight up
regen.
lie. Yeah.
Oh, there's only like one item of regen, and it's like the Sanctus Shield or something like that.
Yeah.
The one that's dropped by the Paladin dude, like Leroy. Yeah.
So there's this guy. This is Patches. He's an NPC that is in every single FromSoft game except for Dark Souls 2, but we don't talk about that one. He is the most conniving bastard you'll ever meet. His entire gimmick is kicking you off of cliffs and going, "Haha, loser, you're gonna die down there." And then countering in fear when you confront him eventually.
He sounds fun.
And then he becomes like one of the best merchants ever because he placates you. But I'll tell you some of the best loot if you don't stay mad at me. It's like, oh, okay, I guess that works.
He also hates clerics, so if I answered yes to that question he asked me, he would forever hate me, and I'd never get him as a merchant. So I guess he's the second NPC that you want to say no to. Yeah, it's kind of funny because he didn't account for the fact that your character can respawn.
Or the fact that you're undead, so you probably could just sit there and just like not die.
But just the fact that you die and then you just respawn right back in next to him, essentially.
Oh yeah, I was about to say, yeah, oh. That is a good point. Yeah, I don't know, what was the plan for dealing with that?
So yeah, this is the lady that I met earlier that was like, "Don't talk to me. We're on a mission." Her boys betrayed her and are trying to murder her down here. So, yeah. That's these fellas.
Oh yeah, they're the cleric guys.
Yeah.
Upstanding fellows, aren't they?
Alright, well, looks
This is
like
also-
sorted.
Yeah. This is also one of those things too, and I was talking about like killing NPCs. 90% of the NPCs you meet in this game will die in some fashion. It's kind of just a matter of time. Or they're like a stationary merchant or something, I guess. But yeah, a lot of the NPCs you meet, like on quest lines, they're kind of destined to die.
Skeleton
Oh,
warriors!
Hey, these creepy ass things. Let's get a good look at them. Yeah, they're just like a stack of bones that just kind of became a collective entity.
So they're bonipedes.
Kinda.
Honestly,
Yeah.
I feel like Sid from Toy Story would be proud if he saw those things.
No, he'd be scared out of his
would be.
mind.
Nah. He's built different.
He saw a toy talk and ran away.
Yeah, he really raises a lot of questions about the greater universe of Toy Story.
Oh no.
That's
no.
right, fellas, we're bringing it back.
But yeah, I love this. He's just like, hey man, you know, it's the voices. You know, you know how it is, right?
Yeah.
You know what I mean. You've done that. And it's like I can't lie. I kind of did. I kind of kicked that ninja off a cliff.
I like how by the later games of the Soul series, it happens so many times that he's self-aware of how many times he does it. So like, if you attack him like in Elden Ring, he's like, "It's me, Patches. I know you know who I am." He's like, "Yeah, I know."
I'm famous throughout all the world for kicking people.
Yeah, I'll just brute force it. Why not? Who
Well,
cares?
And then they
I guess
took
it's not
away
much
kicking in
worse
Dark Souls 2.
than Patches the Were Dude. Oh
Ooh,
yes,
The where, dude? Oh
it's
no.
so Patches the Were Dude is a cat who, under the light of a full moon, turns into a man.
Huh?
Oh, like a
No,
weird
Weird
dude.
dude.
I thought you meant like where do as in like a haircut.
No.
The Black Knight off himself.
What?
Yeah, so there's a black
There's a
knight
Black
in there
Knight.
that was chasing me, but he just ran off a cliff.
I did not see
Darn
any
you,
Black
hitboxes.
Knight actually, but
Well, yeah, because I ran right
Leroy
past him.
Jenkins.
And
There was a
he didn't see where he was
notification.
oh,
going.
and now there's a red one. Oh, there's an, or is that another Black
yeah,
Knight?
there's NPC
Leroy
invasion.
Jenkins.
Funny thing is, you can actually summon him for the
Pinwheel.
boss fight.
Huh.
Dark Paladin Leroy.
So yeah, the Grant, it's basically just a fist
It was
on
literally Leroy Jenkins.
on a stick. I don't have the
Is that
stats to wield it though.
Is that a coincidence that he's named Leroy?
Probably not.
Yeah, a lot of people have
It
memed
actually
about
is a
that.
it actually
Yeah.
is
Pure
a
coincidence.
Leroy Jenkins meme.
Well, that Leroy
Yeah, pure
Jenkins thing
coincidence,
went better than our last one in KH3.
Because I was too lazy to kindle a bonfire, I'm just gonna use humanity.
I still blame that
Why not?
one on you, Sam.
Uh,
You went
was
for
it-
the
was
left
that
instead of
Leroy?
the right.
Kingdom Hearts 3?
Oops.
I forgot what Leroy you're talking about.
We had a plan in KH3, and you went for the wrong side.
Oh yeah, look. These things happen. You get your lefts and rights mixed up all the
Oh,
time.
yeah. So you can actually farm mass from these guys. These are these
Wait,
are
so
just
now the pinwheels
pinwheel again.
are
They're
they're just
reusing the
random
boss.
enemies?
The funny thing is, there is technically lore to Pinwheel, but he's actually just a reference to like a festival thing in Japan. Where
Ah.
3 people wear like a costume and like one has like the arms, the other one has like the eyes and all that.
Oh,
I have
It's more
never
like
heard
just
of
the-
this before.
That makes me
but
realize
okay.
the dancing lion from Elden Ring DLC is literally like Pinwheel if he was like actually a hard boss.
Okay, we have
So this is
another
Nito.
thing about to show up.
Rave Lord Nito, yes.
Yep, Rave Lord Nito. He's a lot smaller in the boss fight for some weird reason.
You can make a covenant with him and go rave lording across other people's worlds.
Yeah, he
But we're
actually
not
gives
doing
you
PvP, so.
his sword that you see on his arm there. It's actually one of the best weapons in the game.
Which arm?
The one that has a giant blade on it.
Oh, that one.
I'm about to get stabbed underneath. Yeah, so this is a
Oh.
really BS mechanic
Yep.
of him. He will do that at pretty much the start of every boss encounter. And not only that, but you take damage from a fall that's kind of mandatory every single time you start the boss fight, unless you have the fall control spell, which is really BS. But yeah.
Do you have divine damage on you?
No, but it doesn't matter. I mean,
Bonk him.
look at.
Oh, he's
look,
gonna kill him.
look, I'm fine. I'm fine.
Oh,
It'll take me like
Okay.
15 hits max. It's fine.
So
Besides, he'll do this.
What is he?
He'll just do this. He's the first of the undead. He is basically a god of the undead.
he was the first dude to die. And then
And he's made out
that's
of
his- that's his role.
skeletons.
Yep, in darkness.
Yes. Yes.
That's just like an outer
you
shell,
do.
and his insides are more squishy.
So yeah, he does that AoE, but it actually helps me every time that he does it.
Ooh.
He also inflicts toxic damage.
Oh boy,
If you-
so you're gonna die.
Aren't wearing the gold hem robes like I am.
You
it
keep
doesn't really
prepared.
matter. Yeah. These are actually the best
Oh.
min-max outfit in the entire game, is the gold hem cloak.
Hmm.
Because it gives you high defenses for very, very little weight. But,
And
yeah.
it comes out like better than most upgraded thing.
Yeah, it has like
For
pretty
no
decent
reason.
like base stats. Yeah. So let's see, paladin armor. It should be over here. Or do I have to restart the area? Oh, maybe I have to do that. So this is a little thing to show off to people. If you reload the game doing this, it'll put whatever's supposed to be there when you warp out and then warp back. And it's Leroy's armor right there.
Checking.
Alrighty.
Leroy
So-
Jackets.
Yes, Leroy Jackets.
So- That's two of the giants. Are you going for Seath, Beta Chaos?
doing
or-
Seath last.
Or
Seath is like so long and drawn out. I'm gonna do him last.
Oh, back to the spider place.
Yep. Alright. Should I?
I don't think you want to farm
conflicted.
30 humanities.
No,
you
not
can save
that.
Solaire if you do that.
I was conflicted to go like to the giant and upgrade, but that'll take too long. I have all these souls. I don't know if I want to spend them on anything.
I
Whatever.
don't know if you want levels.
I don't really need. I mean, maybe endurance. I mean, it would be nice to be able to one-hand this so I can parry Gwyn later. Now, what do you think? One-hand it so I can parry Gwyn?
Yeah. I would say, yeah, for pairing Gwen, unless you want to sit there and fiddle with, like, what was it, parry two-hand and miss the
Yeah,
window,
that's
potentially.
finicky. Yeah.
This is finicky in this game, yeah.
Alright. You know, it would have been a lot better if I did that earlier when I had to have the skull lantern. It's kind of not all that useful now, but whatever. Min-maxing. Nope. What is lighter than this? That. Okay. Gotta keep my weight low.
We about to go up against
gotta
another
have-
fire boss.
Yep. Gonna go fight the demon fire sage, and I'm gonna fight the centipede demon.
Ooh, boy, heavy.
Yeah.
Is the centipede?
Also, no Solaire rescue this run.
No, it's too finicky.
We're gonna.
The problem is, even if you do that, it's
Okay.
still prone to glitching out and not actually saving him.
There's someone
it's
there.
really dumb.
It's a Minotaur.
Okay.
Or
Look at my Minotaur.
was a Minotaur.
That's no Minotaur.
Capra Demon, bye Capra Demon.
Yeah.
Never knew you.
Oh, it's a
One tap.
Capricorn. Okay.
I
Bro's
guess
got
so.
one tapped.
Yeah, that was that boss that I fought earlier with the two dogs. Now it's just a generic copy-pasted enemy.
Huh.
Alright, where's Kirk at? Come on,
Oh,
Kirk.
there he's good.
Come on, Kirk. Where you at? Okay, there you are. Kirk, the certified hater. He invades you 3 times throughout the game.
He spawns behind you?
You got him
Yeah.
in
Well, it's not
Leroy did the same
no.
thing.
Ow.
Bye, Kurt.
Bye.
Kurt, get good. I thought you were good at this game.
Wrong Kirk.
Man, I'm mad y'all thought I actually invaded him the first time he came up. I was like, wait, what?
Yo, that
I
would have been
was
so
so
funny, though.
confused.
Oh, hi, Centipede.
That would have been so funny.
More of a
Boys hit
millipede.
hard.
Centipede, I guess. More of a.
It's more of a
The
millipede.
rockworms? The
I don't know, I
rockworms.
feel
I
like
think that.
Or a caterpillar, even.
I'm saying beetle larva.
Oh my god, did that really just happen?
Your weapon?
Yes, they broke it.
That's hilarious. That never happens. Actually, let's see. What does it affect the damage? What is it broken? 510. Oh no! I only do
Oh, is that Albert that
510 damage. Maybe it broke the
What
shield.
was the shield that broke?
Oh, I guess maybe it was the shield. Yeah. Oh, you know, it
Shield
might have been
broke.
the pyromancy flame. Let me
The
see.
pyromancy hand that broke.
Yeah, because it only has 30 durability. That might have been what it was.
I was unaware there was durability in this.
The irony of the pyromancy thing getting broken in the...
The flame hand? How did
Yeah.
the flame hand get broken?
Clearly they broke your hand.
It's broken.
Especially in the dominion of the flame, you know.
Too hot for you.
Oh, another
Yeah, that
Another
boy I
foot
fought
wolf.
earlier. Although this one I can actually take a hit. Surprisingly.
And werewolf slash lycanthrope slash whatever.
You live, caterpillar.
Oh, yeah,
It's
these
not
things
worth
are like
fighting
statues.
them, honestly.
Yeah,
The
th-
statues.
yeah, their hitboxes are way too big, and like getting in to actually hit them, you have to get really close.
Oh, look, your shield's
Oh dear.
It's the same
Also-
guy, but he's on
Yeah.
fire.
for fighting this
Yeah.
guy.
Yeah.
He doesn't do
Yeah,
fire
about
damage
that.
though.
Oh, the irony.
He's actually weak to
Fight being a
fire.
dude on fire.
He's actually weak to
Fight
it.
being a
You
dude
can
on fire,
insult
yes.
him
Everything's
using
weak to
pyromancy.
fire.
Well, actually, the centipede demon isn't. That's actually a run
Wow.
killer for level 1 runs if you don't do the skip, or you don't have Solaire.
Wow, this game cheats. He says
Easy.
you like murder everything.
Yeah. Yeah. Get
Oh
that
no,
shortcut.
Jabba the Hutt, but breathing fire. That's
Yeah,
what
for
these
real.
guys remind me of. They just are like Jabba the Hutt. Probably because they're kind of sluggish.
Yeah.
No feet.
I also like how they
Oh,
don't
dog
articulate their
souls.
arms. Like their arms are just
Yeah,
kind
they're
of
just
stuck to
there.
them.
Yeah, they're stuck hugging themselves.
Yeah.
Just like the
Do
one
you
arm.
ever-
Just be
you
careful
weapon
of
that can knock them
careful
over?
of those stubby arms, because if they're anything like Huts, then they're strong as all heck.
Oh yeah,
Does Hut have strong arms?
Oh yeah.
yeah.
You have anything that can
I
knock
can
them
see it.
over? It is so goofy when you knock them over.
Wait,
Like,
you
it
can
looks
knock
like you
them
knocked over a doll. Yeah. Some things like the Black Knight,
Huh.
the Ultra Great Sword, or like
Oh
You
yeah,
have
the
a Black Knight
shuffleboard
sword?
attack. Yeah, I know what you're
Yeah.
talking about. Yeah.
I don't know. They look like those wibble wobbles where you knock them over, but they always come
Yeah.
back up.
Yeah, one of those.
like oh yeah, and they like bounce back. They kind of
Yeah.
like they would do that too.
Okay,
They just
you can make a
die.
lot of money by making merchandise based on those guys.
Oh god.
People have already made a bunch of like money selling Dark Souls related merc.
Well, I mean, yeah, like the Solera amiibo.
Yeah.
What kind of
So there
merch are we
we go.
talking here? Are we talking like T-shirts? We talking
It's a
like
shame they
this is
forgot
the,
added
this is
Smash.
the Dark Souls of T-shirts.
So here's Solaire. We can summon him.
Okay.
Don't really need to, but hey, why not?
Cause he's a cool
He
guy.
can walk in the lava.
Solaire is a cool guy.
Hey, so
Do we have Solaire just solo this fight?
No,
No, he's
No.
he's not gonna solo. this
unfortunately, our boy cannot solo this.
What fight did we have that we had the Phantom solo?
It was the Iron Knight, I think, right?
Right,
Yeah,
that-
the Iron
Golem,
Golem,
yeah.
Iron Tarkus solos him. Yeah.
fight. Just bullied him. Just bullied him.
Unfortunately, you didn't get to see him knock him on his ass. That's the best part.
Yeah.
When he's doing that
big-
wobble, if he hits him again, then he actually just falls over.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, no.
Okay,
That's a centipede.
That's a centipede.
Well,
With
I think.
Yeah, with
Wait,
like 5 heads.
that's a Hydra centipede.
Guess what it's called?
Yeah, I got one of those in my basement too.
Guess what his name is?
British
Mr.
centipede. So.
Mr.
It
Centipede.
also has 2 legs, you know, like a freaking dinosaur.
The Pentapede.
Centipede.
Centipede.
All right.
Ah.
Very, very
So
nice.
you guys would
name.
have gotten it eventually. You guys would have gotten it eventually.
So the other centipedes
Oh, yeah,
are its arms.
This is a very annoying
Yes.
boss fight because it just does this over and over. And
So I imagine
have
you
to
can't
wait for
just
it to
walk
undo.
up and whack
Nope.
Because that's lava.
No, you can't.
You have to have a
casually-
ring that you only get from beating it. Well, technically you can get it prematurely if you cut off the tail or whatever, but yeah. When you beat this, you get a ring that allows you to walk through lava and you take chip damage from it.
Instead of like dying in like 2 milliseconds.
Or if you're Solaire, who's apparently built different and doesn't die instantly for some weird reason.
Well, he has the power of the sun.
I think he has the ring on.
Look,
So he
throw a
doesn't
fireball.
die.
Oh yeah, I guess maybe that is true, yeah. So the thing about
Okay.
this game is that... Oh,
It's done.
where would he have
That's-
gotten
that's
it
the
from?
thing about it.
Because he's canonically in our world, not... Whatever. Video game logic.
No, it's
Yes.
lore.
That's the thing, man. Like, with this game, people get all hung up on the lore, but it's a video game first, and there's a lot of video game shit in it.
But it's deep as lore.
You gotta pay attention to the lore.
Yep, immediately. Solaire
And then
is sad. He can't find a son. Remember when he was like, I'll find my own son?
Goes
Oh.
underground.
Yeah, he kind of fails to
Yeah.
realize the sun is a giant ball of plasma in the sky, and it doesn't work that way, and you can't
I mean,
find
they didn't
one.
learn that yet.
Do you think he gets sad every time it turns night? It's like, where'd the sun go?
Well, funny thing is, time is kind of stagnant in this universe. So
Really?
where it's nighttime, it's nighttime. Where it's daytime, it's daytime. That's it.
So the planet just stopped rotating? Is that what happened?
Yeah, I'm not sure if it's like a
Deepest
physical
lore.
thing or if it's video game logic. Yeah, again, deepest lore. Yep.
It's not just because it's a video game. The time has stopped.
Oh,
Well, the funny thing
some
is
random
that's-
centipede demon lore.
Yeah.
So, you remember the ceaseless discharge?
Oh god.
He was
I
supposed to
think-
wear a ring to keep himself from like becoming a pulsating like pus lava monster, but he's slow-minded. I think even says in the lore as such, and he lost his ring, and it became a demon.
Yeah.
Ah,
Since his sores were inflamed by lava from birth, his witch sisters gave him this special ring. The fool that he is, he really dropped it. And from that
Dang.
spot, a terrible centipede demon was born.
Wow, what an idiot.
oops.
Also, why couldn't they just made him another one? Sorry, bro. That's all
honestly,
we got.
I feel like because he dropped it the first time, they're like, you know what? Understandable.
deserve
Have a
it.
nice day.
We don't want two demon centipedes running around.
Yeah. So, fun fact about
That's where
these,
Night Ring comes in.
Okay, so there are now very large monsters all around.
Yeah, there's a bunch of dragon butts.
Dragon butts.
So the funny thing is, they actually have a name, and they're called like something demons.
Bounding demons.
Yeah,
Bounding
bounding demons. But they're exactly identical to the lower half of that dragon from the painting, so it doesn't really make any sense that they're not called.
Jabba! Blah.
But yeah, it doesn't really make a whole lot of sense that they're even
Jabba,
called something
release
different.
us or
'cause-
die.
All right, bet.
Die.
Oh yeah, if you like run into them, they will kill each other.
Really?
Fine.
Yeah, like which they can do. Yeah, they can just start killing each other.
They don't have eyes, so they're just gonna bump into each other.
I didn't know they could friendly fire. That's funny.
Oh yeah, they can absolutely kill each other. Like if you run near them, they will stomp on each other till they die. And they think that you're attacking them, so they'll just keep on hitting each other until they die. It's hilarious.
Are you being chased by one right now? Because
I never really bothered to stay in this area long enough to test that.
Nobody
out.
does. Oh no, nobody does. Nobody likes them.
So they actually added this bonfire here behind this illusory wall in the remaster because this is one of the most insufferable areas in the game. But they didn't want to make it, visible. So they
Tele-
still made it a secret.
Teleportable.
Bunch of
Yes.
bastards. Well, not even just that. The fact that the fact it's behind the illusory wall. They added it in the
Yes.
remaster, but they still put it behind the illusory wall because they're a bunch of bastards.
is there like a hint?
Well, yeah,
now?
they made
No.
the sequel game.
No hint. You just have to know about it because someone else told you, or just raw luck, which you would, if you've already played the game before, you would have no reason to think that that's there.
Or you find an online message of somebody setting illusionary wall there, but because people put that over like every single wall texture in the entire game, you don't really care to believe them anymore.
But yeah, this
Okay,
game is
okay.
full of a lot
Outside
of.
of the
I should
I was
just
about to say,
do
I
that.
know he doesn't want to get invaded by like twinks and like hackers, and I understand that. But part of the experience of this game is there's messages that people leave behind that people can upvote or downvote that like say random things like pre worded
That one in the
so, like,
middle
you
was
know,
just a statue?
Sounds like Mario Maker.
Kind of.
Kind of, yeah.
But like people
But
put
yeah.
things like on the butthole on stuff. Or on
Yeah,
the chest
so-
head.
Yeah, you can like leave like preset messages, like fixed like words from like a library that you can pull
Go
from.
here.
So you can't
And
just
yeah,
write
people
anything
put
you
troll
want.
messages. No, but there's still like a bunch of like stuff from the
crap
pool of
is
words where people will say things like like tongue, butt,
It
hole.
was a
You-
giant
butthole,
cup
yeah.
with tentacle mouths and a giant mouth on the top.
So this is the NPC that has the cloak that I'm wearing. This is
Cool, but-
actually her.
Tell me about the weird cup monster with all the eyes that you just
Oh, yeah,
ran
so that's a
past earlier.
freaking alien.
They eat you.
We don't
Alien?
talk about those. They never acknowledge them ever
They
again.
eat you and they take your clothes off.
They're called
when they
chaos
eat you.
eaters.
That's why we don't talk about them.
Certified hater
Yes.
shows up a third time to finally die.
Well, Kurt, you had your third and final chance.
You say we don't talk about them, but people talk about Zelda like bikes all the time.
But yeah,
No. Let me
this thing
tell you.
is
They eat you and take your clothes off.
Yeah,
Yeah.
all like bikes. Kind
Oh
of
my.
if
do
you
that
fall into the
sometimes.
top of them. Yeah, that'll happen.
I mean, they mostly just take your shield, but
They only
Close
take
enough.
your shield.
But yeah, there
They
are
make like
things in this
suction
game.
noises.
There are things in this game that are like heavily implied to be aliens, but people are like, no, they're not aliens. They're actually and
that
it's
doesn't
like,
work with the lore.
yeah, it doesn't work with the lore, but it's like, I mean, they're kind of
Wait,
aliens.
it's probably aliens.
There's a lot of things that are like blatant references to Bloodborne, and then they're just like, no, but the devs didn't say there's a connection, therefore it does not count
I
as
thought
being
Bloodborne
part of the
did-
overall
but
universe.
Bloodborne came
This
way
is in
after,
all
right?
games.
Oh, I've
Except for
heard,
2.
Haven't I heard bad
Except for
things
2.
about this
There's
boss?
Pate, who's a knockoff of Patches.
Oh.
Oh, this
And
boss
he
is
doesn't even
terrible.
act like him either.
Oh,
I feel like I've heard bad things
No.
about this boss.
It's just
Yes.
this is
it
better
is
chaos.
a-
This is one of the worst experiences ever.
It is a platforming segment. Also, this is bugged
Are
right
you
now,
down
apparently.
The wall. Oh, were you were you bouncing off the wall?
Yeah, it
and
kept
not
hitting the wall, apparently, which is around the thing that you have to hit. Yeah, quality game.
That's
It
why
also
you're
has
playing
broken
it.
hitboxes. Also, the thing is, the way they designed its attacks, its entire arm is a solid object. Therefore,
So
when
you
it
can't
hits you, it
pass
doesn't just hit you and then go past you. It slides you across the
It dragged
ground.
you. Into
Yeah, they-
holes.
Yeah, so the actual way of beating it that everybody does is you quit
Rage
out, and then it puts you back. So it has 3 weak points. It doesn't matter if you failed the first time, second time, whatever. As long as you hit all 3 weak points, it'll save your progress for its damage. So what people do is they hit a weak point, they quit out, it sends them out of the boss fight, they start again, and then they hit the other weak point, and just go from there. This is the worst boss, just out of like, you know, being nothing and annoying.
Unlike that other worst boss where we needed a dev exploit.
Yes, that is objectively the worst boss, but everybody hates this one because everybody knows about the dev exploit, and they're like, no, it's intended. And I'm like, yes, of course it's intended, because the devs put it in on purpose. It doesn't mean that it's well designed. It doesn't mean that it wasn't an intentional exploit put in.
So
Completely forgot.
are you actually
Are we
able to
doing
take this
anything?
out with the bow? Looks like you're not hitting
Yes, if you
anything.
hit the weak point from here, I believe it's either here or is the next corner. Oh, it's this corner.
Well, you might
Okay.
go-
Yeah,
bit-
it did
yeah.
not look like you were hitting anything from there.
equip
Is
the
it here?
sniper crossbow.
I don't know where the weak point is from memory. I'll hit it eventually. There it is. Okay.
There, yeah, that was
There it is.
eventually.
I made sure
Now
to
we
get
gotta do
enough
the
arrows.
hardest part.
Yeah, this is,
parkour into the center of it without getting knocked off.
Yeah, this is basically wait for its sweep attack, then roll. But the biggest issue is it actually has a timer. When you get past its sweep attack, you have to like run through this corridor, and if you don't hit it fast enough, then you'll get hit from below by like this massive fire attack, and it's really annoying.
The lava plumes, yep.
Yeah.
So how would one beat this without
Like those.
doing this exploit
Warping.
of yours? You can't.
You'd have to
run around the arena.
The biggest problem with running
Running
around the
around the-
arena is that the ground beneath you actually gives way, making it kind of damn near impossible to even do
Like you could get soft
without
launch,
dying.
quote unquote.
It's really badly designed. Like, I'm like dead serious. It's really bad.
Oh,
Yeah, you
I
have to
think
make this
it's looking at the
jump, and
platform.
it's really bad. This is. Yep, this.
Yep.
And I did it correctly. That's the worst part.
It got mad at you.
I did it correctly, and I still got
Yes, you did.
punished.
Yes.
this is an interesting solution to get through.
This
all
is
the-
also one of
the wood.
those like no damage run killers. You only have to hit it with 1 damage too. By the way.
At least that's nice.
That's it. Yeah. That's done. This is considered the worst boss. I still think Ceaseless Discharge is worse because if you didn't know about the exploit, then there would be no way of reasonably beating it. But yeah. Before I fight the Four Kings, I'm gonna fight Seath, because Four Kings is a little out of the way. Well, I guess Seath's kind of more out of the way. What do you think? Should I fight Seath first or Four Kings first?
Four Kings probably to get it out the way, because you're gonna have to give them a range slot for the Covenant of Artorias.
Yeah.
Your damage should be high enough that you should be able to like cheese them before they really start spawning in mass.
So a big reason why I was not wearing the ring that Golden Boy drops earlier
ring.
is because you can't unequip it. Yeah, the FAP ring. You can't unequip it. And while it's one of the better rings, it doesn't give you as high an equip load as the Havel ring does, so I kind of want to have higher equip load, even if it means not having more health. Simply because I want to be able to use the Ninja Flip ring. Which I apparently still can. Oh yeah, because of the shield. That's what it was. Oh, okay. Longbow combo. Okay. What am I wearing that's over... I thought it was within the, Okay, whatever. I'll unequip something. Still not.
Nope.
Really. What is...
Is it the shield?
Okay, there. Fine.
Yeah, sure was.
We'll do it live. Whatever.
These big dudes and their tiny little heads.
Kind of have to do
Yeah.
it live.
I love that that's an actual broadcast.
Oh no.
So great. Alrighty. I'm gonna upgrade my armor real quick.
To make it whiter.
Oh, that would be great.
Oh my gosh, that would be so broken.
I could
Make it
imagine.
lighter.
Trim your armor down or something, lower the defense. I could see that being a mechanic.
Oh, it happens in Elden Ring where you can do go to Seamstress Bach and
Oh, yeah.
take the pieces off, so it does actually do that.
That's what I was thinking of. I was about to say, I could have sworn that was a thing at one point.
Yeah, it is in one of
Yeah.
them. But he only does things like
Yeah.
take off tape or like flappy bits that everyone wants.
Yeah.
And it gets rid of the ornament.
Oh yeah, that also is a thing that can happen. That's the thing though, this game doesn't have cloth physics on the player character, but on like enemies, and it's one of the most aggravating things to look at.
Yeah. They also remove things like the plume from the helmet, like Ornstein. You saw
Ornstein,
earlier, has a
no.
plume.
Why would you do that?
So let me tell you, it is so bad, right? When Dark Souls 3 originally released, they didn't have the plume on Ornstein's helmet, and people complained so much about it that they added the plume in a patch because people complained so much about it being gone.
And it's like,
They're like, Miyazaki, you're not doing this a second time.
But that reminds me, I haven't gotten the boss armor. I never actually bothered to buy it.
Dawn Hall,
Yeah.
you have to make the jump and Firelink. He should, because you talked to him in Depths, right?
Yeah.
So he
I
should
just
be
never
across the
bothered.
jump. You just
Really? I don't have the...
Whoa, that's some girth.
that's the fat roll.
shouldn't you be able to?
You still get a lot of iframes. It just takes a while to recover, is the main issue.
Just roll into him. That'll be enough damage.
He's not
It's very
Rolling,
counterintuitive. If you roll in...
rolling.
If you roll into an attack, it actually makes you iframe through it, so it's actually beneficial to head or to go head first. Oh.
Hey, we're
Oh,
back!
the Lost Bonfire was Lost Islet. Oof.
It was the freaking bed of chaos specifically.
Oof. Oof. And you can't do anything with that bonfire either. Except just
Yeah.
be. Oof.
Okay, now I can equip the armor. Alright. Cool. Nice.
Should you be able to easily tell when you can do the good roll?
It's based off your equip load.
Can you do math?
Yeah.
It's basically, can you look at the numbers, do math? If not, just roll and see.
8% of equip load, you can do
You're
it.
at
25%
So
or
you're at a
lower,
mid-roll
you
now.
can do fast roll. Yeah. I can't do my cool roll right now,
You have to be under 25%.
but I'm not going to be
for that
using
one.
it because
Yeah.
I'm going to be using the Abyss Ring, which you have to wear in order to fight the Four Kings.
Or you just die.
Yeah, you just instantly die.
Well, I want to see that.
No, I
That-
don't.
just literally just
No.
instantly you walk
Yeah,
in the
you just
boss
die.
room and die. It's
Consumed by
not
the
even,
Abyss.
it's literally not even interesting. It's like, imagine, just die, right? And then just imagine you walk in the boss room and just die. It's that.
What's
It's
the
a-
lore implication there?
So
Video
it's
game.
called the Abyss, or are you talking about this guy selling the boss armor?
No, the abyss, like instantly dying. Why do you need the ring?
I'm guessing because
So-
it protects you from the abyss's energy.
So,
Kinda, yeah.
Fun fact, humans are actually abyss creatures in this universe, but Gwyn cursed them with the dark sign. We only learned about this in Dark Souls 3. So it basically made people allergic to their own nature, so that's why abyss kills people now.
It's basically like kryptonite.
Yes.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
So I'm just
When
buying
was-
boss armor from him.
Gwyn got mad that he was like, the Age of Dark is going to be coming, but let me just make it so that humans are cursed. So they keep on restarting my Age of Fire by setting themselves up to be Lords of Cinder.
Yeah. Your entire
Most
reason to
of-
do all this is just because you were told to. Your character has no agency whatsoever.
So
He's just
even
a
if you-
bumbling murder hobo.
See, it's funny because there's two endings in this game. There's the rekindle the first flame and restart the age by setting yourself on fire. But if you discover Darkstalker Koth, he tells you, hey, why don't you like get this whole human age, the Age of Dark started? You're like, oh, okay, let me start that. So it doesn't matter what you choose. You're just following some random like snake
Okay,
with
but which
meaty
one's the
mustache's
canon
opinion.
ending?
Yeah, so-
Doesn't matter. Because either if you don't start the Age of Fire, someone else will. And if you start the Age of Fire, someone else might become a Dark Lord. Doesn't matter.
So how does Dark Souls 2 happen then?
It's thousands of years in the future, and people forgot about the events that happened in this game.
Yeah, but you
Dang.
said this place is on a time loop.
It is,
Yeah.
sort of.
So basically it's weird because it restarts the age, but like things happen differently. So like even though it restarts the thing, different things can happen. So like different civilizations can be made.
Basically,
Because-
think about it like okay, so here's an analogous thing in like say like physics, right? You know, there's the Big Bang, and then there's that theory of the Big Crunch, where everything just falls back into itself, and then
Oh,
eventually
I've
it
heard
Big
of
Bangs
that.
again. It's like that.
Never heard of
This-
that, but interesting.
But-
The whole game is basically just a metaphor for essentially like the idea of like the Big Bang and the universe starting over, or it becoming complete entropy where everything falls to darkness
I'm
is
just
the
gonna
idea.
I'm just gonna say Groundhog Day.
But what makes
Yeah,
it even
What?
But it's like Groundhog Day, but it goes for thousands of years, and a
Oh,
lot
yeah,
can
so-
happen, right?
So this is that guy that was talking shit earlier.
That's him.
The failed player character that didn't get past Undeadburg, the starting area. That's him.
Yeah.
He went
Well,
hollow and he tries to murder you.
I'll give him this. He lasted longer than I thought he would. Like he lived one of your attacks. Normally they kill you instantly.
hey, props to him. He's not a complete failure. But no.
I mean, he did have the same amount of health as the Taurus demon.
right? No. But one thing that never makes sense, and don't ask me to explain it. In Dark Souls 2, it's thousands of years in the future in a different timeline, and all the characters and events of Dark Souls 1 are forgotten. But Dark Souls 3, that's even further in the timeline by another thousands of years. People are like, oh yeah, Gwyn, we all know who he was.
So, can you explain it?
The only thing is, because of timey-wimey convoluted stuff, some people just have memories of the first age or something, or in
So
the
here's another
DLC.
thing. Actually, here is a well, when Solaire initially gives you the summon sign, and he talks about time being convoluted. There's also apparently a translation thing about that, where time is compressing. Apparently, is one of the
Oh.
theories. So like, a lot of different periods of time are kind of just getting collided together. In a
So that
way,
explains the Dark Souls 2, like the windmill thing that's in the Dark Souls 3 DLC. So then different parts of different timelines are like kind of crunching together, and then that just happens.
Alternatively, people could have just lost their history books and then thousands of years found them again. So that's how they.
well, there's a
remember
lot
them.
of like time shenanigans that go into this universe. Like I said, like time is stagnant. Like it's darkness here, it's daylight up there. Like the whole world is also kind of compressing on itself because you'll actually see geography in Dark Souls 3 that kind of like is getting pushed together.
Yeah.
So
And,
like,
and
there's
so
a
I'm
lot of
noticing that you are
that-
defeating all of these ghosts with this glaive.
Yeah, you have to have this item
No,
called
it's a
Transient
halberd.
Curse.
Well,
It's a
regardless of
consumable.
what it is, do you want to lend it to Luigi? I heard he could use it against some ghosts.
No,
Oh,
he's gonna
no.
vacuum them so he can sell them for money.
So there's several ways to kill ghosts. One is you find ghost killing weapons. Two, you use what
Which
he's
drop
using, which is
from
called
the ghosts.
which drop from the ghost. Yes.
Awkward.
Yeah, that kind of defeats the purpose. You can use transient curse, which you get from the ghost too, and sometimes the items around them have it. Or you can be cursed from the basilisk and have half of your HP, but you can hit the ghost with anything.
So
And
which method are we doing?
technically, you can use the cursed version of
Artorias' great sword,
of
yeah.
Artorias, yeah.
Also is a ghost killing weapon, yeah.
So how are you hurting
I
them
like how
again?
the
I'm sorry.
ghost drop-
I'm sorry. All I'm noticing is the glaive. The halberd is beating them.
Oh no, you're right. It's
So
called
like I
Blade,
said,
but
I
they
use the
call-
transient curse on myself. It's a consumable I used, and
Oh.
it gives me the ability to hit them.
Don't worry,
Sad.
Paul. You're right. They corrected in Dark Souls 3. They call it the Black Knight glaive in Dark Souls 3 because people complained about its naming being wrong.
Yeah.
Don't worry, they fixed it.
But it didn't give it in the remake.
Set. That's not nearly as strong, but way cooler looking.
The weapon art's cool, and they sped up its strong attack, so like it's actually like usable and not like takes 5 business days to execute.
Artorias.
He's
Yeah,
a DLC
Artorias.
character.
Yeah, he's one of the boss fights you fight in the DLC. Now, I can
do
do
that.
that before beating the game if you want.
It
I'll
shouldn't
leave
take
you
me
on.
too long. It should not take. The DLC is some of the funnest bosses in the game, like Artorias. He is the fan favorite for a reason. Like it's toss up between whether him or Solaire is the most popular character.
Really gonna have to lock in for Manus, though. one of
Oh
those
yeah,
things.
Oh, I was gonna say you haven't been doing dragon tail cuts. I know Calamine has one of the hardest tail cuts in the entire game for no reason.
Also, his isn't even a sword. It's more like a
A club, obsidian club.
yeah. It's like a big club, but they call it like an axe or a sword or something.
No, they call it a great. Okay, they call that a great sword, but it's an obsidian club. What's another one? I know the ancient dragon in Ash Lake. They call that a sword, but it's also like a giant club.
The gaping dragon. They call it an axe, even though it's not sharp at all. It's just
It's a
this
club.
rounded
Yeah, it
club
is a
thing.
round club. Yeah, it's like a round bludgeon club thing, but they call it an axe.
It's vaguely in the shape of an axe, but it's also really blunt and round. So
Yeah, I don't think he would call that an axe at that point.
The only ones that kind of make sense, like the Drake sword from the Drake, and Priscilla's dagger from her tail. Like those are the only ones that like are the things that they say they are.
yeah.
Oh no, I guess the Moonlight Greatsword. Do we count that from Cease Tail as a sword, even though it's more like a lightsaber?
Yeah, it is,
I
but it's
mean-
also that's also another reference to FromSoft games. The Moonlight Greatsword is a constant, just like Patches is.
Patches is, yeah.
where it's just this legendary sword that's been in every one of their games, pretty much.
But what's
But
the
yeah.
lore?
It's not really a dragon weapon in design. It's just this crystal sword that you get from them.
So the Bloodborne has the most lore on it. Basically, what it is it's how to best explain this. Imagine you're like a cosmic entity that forms yourself in a blade of moonlight, and you present yourself to warriors that are worthy of using you. Kind of like an Excalibur type of weapon.
Ooh.
Except you go between timelines because you're like, I want to find different warriors for different timelines.
Also, you have to be a filthy mage to use it.
Yes.
Playing
Why aren't
point and
mages
click
filthy?
adventure, and now, oh look, now you get a sword. Like they're even gonna use it.
Dang.
I'll say most people use it for what was it because it's like has some of the highest like int scaling in the entire game for no reason.
Yeah, but they don't know how to do melee combat. They just want to do point and click adventure.
Yeah.
You know,
I do
not like
that,
not like, you know, the incredibly intelligent, you know, prestige of smacking things upside the head with a glaive over and over, you know.
See, I mean, okay, the Moonlight
Takes a lot of work.
Greatsword, it can shoot projectiles of like concentrated moonbeams. So like, I feel like the point and click can be used there by just shooting concentrated moonbeams at people.
The problem with sorcery in this game is that as dumb and lazy as this looks, sorcery is even more lame because all you do is just you lock onto thing and then you click the attack button and then you one-shot thing from distance.
You know the lightning
It's like
bolt
using a
meme?
gun. It's really lame.
What was it? The LARPing lightning bolt meme? Like, that is more advanced than sorcery in this game because at least that person does say lightning bolt. You just sort of like point your wand. Like imagine watching Harry Potter, right? And instead of Voldemort saying Avada Kedavra, he just pointed and then green energy came out of his wand and just things just died. And then like, honestly, yeah, that actually is pretty accurate. Describing sorcery in the game.
The biggest thing that makes it lame is that you can target enemies before they even aggro you because you're outside their aggro range with most of them. So you don't even actually have to engage with anything in the game if you use sorcery.
Man, wouldn't it be really nice if we could just turn off fall damage and then just fall down? Alright, I guess we're just
Yeah,
gonna
so
fall
this
anyway.
doesn't damage you as long as you're wearing this. Or
We
if you're not
We
wearing
take
it.
it
If I
off,
take
you
this
die.
off, I die.
No,
It's not
please don't
interesting.
take it off. Don't ask them to take it off. It's not as interesting
Yeah.
as you think it's going to be.
Yeah, it's
It
not
literally
interesting
isn't.
at all.
Oh, there.
bad place to pause, buddy.
Snap.
I was checking to see if I could equip the grass crest shield.
I see
That's
something
him.
called
Okay.
4 Kings, but I only see one of them. And you just
Well,
parried,
technically, you can fight 6 kings if you wait long enough. Oh yeah, this is one of those boss fights that's not. This isn't very good against.
Oh no.
Whatever.
What do you mean it's not good against?
The problem is that you'll
Is that
fight
like-
one, and then if you don't kill it fast enough, another will spawn, and then another, and then another, and they'll do these stupid tracking attacks that you can't roll through. They're very annoying. I know, I'm getting messed up really bad right now. This is actually kind of embarrassing. I'm not really locking it in right now. You're supposed to dodge roll through their attacks and shit, but...
Fun fact, you can get more than 4 kings to spawn in the 4 kings boss fight.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. You can actually run into, like, 6 kings if you take too long.
So it's like those JoJo. No, not JoJo. Bobobo characters who just show up with just a different number of members despite being called a certain number.
Yes. So
Yeah,
the lore
it's-
of these guys was they got
See,
mad
the-
at Gwyn.
Well, hold up. Before all
And
that,
they
let's
wanted to-
explain the lore
Okay.
of why there's 4 kings.
Please.
Thor.
Video
The-
game
the sword.
programmers are lazy sometimes. Anyway,
That's
what were you
right.
gonna say?
Sword.
So the 4 kings basically they created a city called New Londo, which was supposed to be made as kind of like a human version of Anor Londo, but they got disillusioned by Gwyn in his whole, cursing people into making them like serve him. And Darkstalker was like, "Hey, y'all know y'all can start the Age of Dark up in here, right?" Like, cool. So yeah, they became abyss creatures.
No, the 4 kings.
Yeah, New Londo was kind of the old Londo because it failed immediately and got flooded. to
Oh, yeah,
lock in
also,
the.
yeah, I forgot. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention. Yeah, they got flooded because of there were so many. You know those darkness dudes that with like those shields. They were like absorbing so much humanity and souls that Gwyn was like, "Yeah, we need to flood this place now." Like,
Yeah, those skeleton warrior men that were attacking me earlier. Yeah.
the dark race. Yeah, they had to
Yeah.
flood them immediately. Now that I think about it, if the undead curse happened, so imagine you die and then you like respawn at a bonfire, but you're underwater. That actually sounds really horrifying now that I think about it out loud.
How does you spawn at a bonfire if it's underwater though?
If it's
Shouldn't it
out,
be out?
I guess it would be out. That is also another valid question.
Yeah, don't you want endurance up so you can do the one single-handed?
Let's see. Oh yeah, I can actually wear this ring now. Yay!
Boost HP, stamina, and something else.
Yeah, it gives you stamina,
hold
quick
on.
load, and HP.
So it's just
You did Nito.
all three
You did
masks
Head of
in
Chaos.
one.
You did Fork. Oh, all you need is Seath, but you could also start the DLC quest line.
I can. Yeah.
Are we gonna do it?
Do y'all want to see the DLC bosses? The DLC bosses are the best bosses in the game, and I would recommend we all see them.
Why not?
You're gonna make me go through that. All right.
He's actually gonna have to sweat on Manus. Manus, despite being a 14-year-old boss, is one of the hardest bosses in the entire franchise. Still, to this
So
day.
Really?
The main reason is because in the later games, you have so much movement in that game. You move so fast and you recover from your dodge roll so fast that it just becomes a time the dodge roll button fight. Whereas in here, everything's more positional. So you can't really like just spam dodge roll and iframe and shit.
You actually have to be really good at the game.
Yeah, Dark Souls 3, dodge rolling in there is very reaction-based, but you are invincible from frame 1 when you do the dodge roll, and you recover almost instantly.
Uh-oh.
The
There's
one
a
negative, though, is
bull?
armor does not give you poise, so you get
Is
staggered
that a
immediately from all
bull or a
attacks.
boar? I can't see.
Ow!
Yeah, you remember those 4 kings, those godly powered ghost men that I just fought? Yeah, they didn't hit as hard as that.
That's a random boar with some metal on his
Okay,
finger.
so
Yes.
it is. You got hit by a pig.
Yep,
Got hogged by a
Pigs are
hog.
very powerful.
yep. That was it. That was all
No,
that
I
it took to...
You got bored by a boar.
Honestly, I'm just waiting. So the most recent From Software game, if we're not counting the Dustbloods, is Night Rain, and they bring back some of the Dark Souls bosses. So we have like Centipede Demon, and
Oh, neat.
yeah, Centipede Demon's back, and he's a joke because of how much movement speed everything has. We don't
Yeah.
have Manus back yet. I want him back because I want to see how Manus plays with the updated speed mechanics and like dodging.
Okay, out of
That would be pretty
curiosity, if you were to pick a boss from the Dark Souls franchise to be like the Goya or Wispy Woods of the series, who would you pick?
Wispy Woods context.
A reoccurring
Shows
boss.
up in practically
Yeah,
every
most
game.
And it also
Oh.
is the first boss in almost every Kirby game.
Or
So okay, you know
later.
the Asylum Demon, the big demon that sits on you. That's in like pretty much all the games. They're called different
Yeah,
things.
it's just some variation.
Yeah, see, this
It's
is
just like
why
a
I said
reskin version
Goma,
of that.
because Goma is not always the
Okay.
first boss in the Zelda franchise.
Well, no, but there's a reskinned version of it in a lot of the games, is the
Oh.
point.
Gotcha. But I
So,
bet
like-
you they never reuse skeletons.
Looks
ever.
like
This
we're
is the
having
last
pork
time.
They're in
tonight,
every single
boys.
In terms of
every single
bosses.
game.
Yep. Yep. Better put on the
Oh, there's
fire
giant
again. We're
skeleton
about to
bosses
get
in
some
all
more
the games.
pork. Or get
Ooh.
porked, apparently.
You know, something very ironic about having high points in this game is that it can actually cause you to die faster, because
Uh-oh.
when you get knocked down, you actually become invincible. But because
Yeah.
if you're wearing high enough poise, you don't get knocked down, so you take the brunt of the hit twice sometimes.
Yeah, that's unfortunate.
That's why poise, like poise or no poise, boneless skeletons still shred you regardless. Because if you don't have poise, they just stagger you into death. But if you have poise, they just drill into you like every frame till you die. Like it doesn't
Yeah.
matter. You just die.
Seems great.
Wonderful game design.
Quality game.
I mean,
I think
definitely
that's-
just seems like an
Don't you
understandable.
love the
overstep.
headshot? Don't you love the headshot?
Oh, that's a good shot.
That
You would
guy's
have.
insane. That guy just headshots you. That guy just is on something else.
If you
So
were
these
to
are
video
basically
game-
like NG plus versions of already existent enemies. So these are the hollows, except they're crystal hollows now.
There's
And
some
yeah.
blue thing over
They
there.
basically do true damage. Yeah, they're covered
needs
in
to die.
crystals. That's a crystal golem.
Huh.
He needs to
He's
die for DLC. To
he's a-
commence.
Yeah,
Chilling.
so this guy, for no particular reason, drops the pendant. Oh wait, I didn't.
Oh, you had to kill. You kill the Hydra. You kill the Hydra.
Oh, boy,
Yeah,
okay.
so here's the thing, right? When you kill a Hydra in a lake, just some random Hydra, has no actual plot significance. Then it makes it so that that particular crystal golem, for no apparent reason whatsoever, drops a pendant for no apparent reason whatsoever that opens up a portal that allows you to go into the past.
So it's
Do you
like
want- oh, no, no, no,
Relicanth and
Another golem
Wailord
spawns behind
unlocking the
random
Reggies.
Hydra. Another
Yeah.
golem spawns behind the random Hydra. You gotta kill that golem and talk to an NPC who talks about the past. So I'm like,
Oh yeah,
we're talking to the past,
you're right. A golden golem that has an NPC that was originally going to be an elf, but then they decided against it because they didn't want to have high fantasy stuff in this franchise, which Dark Souls 2 kind of went back on, with the freaking
Yep.
dwarves and shit. I hate Dark
So,
Souls 2.
like I said,
But, yeah.
it's basically like unlocking the Reggies with those two random Pokemon.
honestly,
This-
you are right. The
Yeah.
complexity of like imagining a 10-year-old be like, yeah, learn Braille. Go find the Reggies. Honestly, fighting the DLC and the Reggies are comparably as complex for no reason.
This entire area, by the way, is a vertical slice. I swear it was made before the rest of the game. I bet you it is. Because it is basically... It feels like a vertical slice, like a proof of concept of the game. Because everything in this entire area is so segregated from the rest of the game, and it has its own internal logic. So you'll see what I mean. For one thing, this is the only forced death in the entire franchise. Period. You have to die to this boss fight unless you do this convoluted glitch that allows you to clip past a certain... You have to, like, jump off of that elevator I just took past a fence to clip your way into the later area, but
Oh.
that's not intended and it's super finicky. This is a forced death. You cannot kill him, no matter how much damage you do.
Do you have a Ring of Sacrifice?
Yes, I put on the rare ring of sacrifice.
Do you have a Ring? Oh, you okay?
Yes.
Got you.
You have to die here.
You're not gonna even try.
It is mandatory.
point.
You have to die here. It doesn't matter how much you hit him. He can't die. You can. Modders have actually made it so they hit him with infinite damage and he still didn't die. He can't die. Period. It's impossible to kill him.
What you're saying is this game cheats.
So,
Yeah.
not only is this a vertical slice, it also breaks the rules because every death is supposed to be your fault. Aside from the obvious, like, oh, how are you supposed to know that? But no, every death is supposed to be your fault. There's not supposed to be any forced deaths in this game. That's a forced death. Okay, there is no way out of here. Unless, for no reason whatsoever, your character thinks, ooh, I know, I'm going to pull a Metal Gear Solid and take out the guard and pickpocket his key. This guard is sleeping. Like, yeah, okay, so remember how,
And
like,
has
you can
eyelids
warp-
despite
can-
being a snake.
You know how you could warp out of the, with the bonfires? This is the only
Yeah,
area
they
that you
figured
can't.
that out,
And
apparently.
you get to this area right after unlocking warp. But for no reason, it's cut off from being able to warp. Because video games. Because the devs just didn't... Yeah,
No, deepest ore.
yeah, this is just a stupid vertical slice area that they shoehorn in. Instant death. Does not matter what you hit him with. He drops
the,
key.
the kind of lore is that Seek the Scaleless did some research on like dragon scales and like immortality and has found a way to like isolate a bonfire from the rest of the bonfire.
Oh yeah, because, dragon scales and immortality means isolate bonfire. Why is there even a bonfire in there, Kurt?
There
Is this
are weird
Look, I'm trying
Jellyfish
to
worms
It's not like
attacking, or-
it's easy to explain this when it's just like
Just
doesn't
jellyfish?
make
There
much
is no
sense.
explanation. The devs didn't think of anything. They just wanted this stupid area because they wanted this stupid area. That's the real answer. They wanted to force the player to be in this scenario, no matter how convoluted it is, and no matter how much it conflicts with the rest of the game. That's the real reason.
Look, my question is, how does Thief, a giant dragon, ancient dragon, mind you, read any of the books in his library?
When he's blind?
Magically?
And then when he's blind, yes. Not
I
only
guess
because he's a giant dragon.
he has his minions read him a bedtime story.
Also, not only is he a dragon, he also has tentacles. He's like
a
an
dragon, can't have
octopus
tentacles.
dragon.
So
And
those
for
are
anyone
maidens.
comments, yes, I know, technically octopus don't have tentacles.
Okay, yeah, but
So-
Nobody
so,
cares about that distinction.
Thief
Okay, so
did
what are these things
experiments
that are
on
attacking
maidens
us?
And turn them into these things. Because he's weird. Yeah, I mean, that's probably much the best explanation you're going to get.
Although
yeah.
two of them, it's kind of implied they're clerics, because they drop miracles when you kill them. And they don't fight.
Yes.
They just
Yes,
let
they
you
just
kill
cry.
them.
Dang, why
So
you gotta
there's
brutalize
a,
him like
you
that?
know, there's a kind of a Ursula vibe to this if he's turning people into these things.
And they have tentacles.
Big Hat Logan.
Yeah.
You do his quest line, he just goes insane and takes off all of his clothes. Except his big hat.
Well, then he would no longer be Big Hat Logan.
Yeah. So
I
he's
am
like,
taking
why
my
they
big
call
hat
him
off.
Big Hat
I
Logan?
am Big Hat Logan.
I mean,
Man, I've
even
been
when he
wondering
goes,
for so long why they call him Big Hat Logan, and it just occurred to me.
Yeah.
I'm not
It's
even
'cause
when
of
he
his
goes
robes.
clinically insane. He still wears the big hat, even though he takes off literally everything else he was wearing.
But yeah,
He
no one
doesn't know
knows.
he's
No one
wearing
knows
the
why
hat.
they call him Big Hat Logan.
Just like no
Trevor
one knows
industry.
what Pot of Greed does.
Pot of Greed, what does it do? It draws 2 cards, Kaiba. Oh wow, I didn't know that. I didn't read the text. Nobody
How many-
reads playing Yu-Gi-Oh!
It's
Bro, I
also the
can't
most
play-
broken card in TCG history.
That's why it got banned.
That's why. Did you know it's actually not banned anymore?
No,
You can actually have
Why?
one copy of it. That's how bad
no,
the
no.
meta is.
So no. So okay, I played Master Duel, and I'm gonna tell you all the memes about Yu-Gi-Oh go out the window when you play modern like competitive decks.
Mm-hmm.
Like trap cards, unless you're playing like hyper specific trap decks that can activate trap cards to turn their set. Yes,
They're useless.
they're useless. Yep.
Yeah, because they're slow. You have to wait a
They're too
turn in
slow.
order to use them.
Yeah, and they usually get destroyed or negated once you like activate them. And everyone,
Oh, yeah,
everyone
yeah.
and their mom is running multi-negate like monsters that they can summon out their butthole.
Also,
Modern Yu-Gi-Oh!
destroyed by
is-
battle is a joke now. Like, oh, it's
Oh.
immune to destruction by battle. Complete joke. That never
Complete
matters.
joke. Oh no! What else is a complete joke? It cannot be targeted with card targeting effects. So let me try to explain this. There's
There are
something called
cards.
non-targeting effects. So even if it says I can't be targeted by effects, we'll
Okay,
have a
okay.
non-targeting effect.
Well, no. Here's the problem, though, Kurt. That's not even the biggest problem. There's understandable non-targeting effects, like Dark Hole. It destroys everything. Okay,
Yeah.
that's not targeting anything. That destroys
It's
the whole
just
field.
destroying everything.
That
yeah.
makes sense. That makes sense because it's not like you're locking onto it. You're just nuking the whole field. But
Yeah.
then there's selecting.
So like the
It's not
select-
targeting. It's
Yeah.
selecting. Yeah.
Yeah.
And you
It's
want
the
to know
same
the logic
thing,
why?
though.
You want to know the logic why? Because the card isn't targeting. The player is selecting, not the card. It's
So
not
therefore-
targeting.
Doesn't make any.
Bypass targeting
That's all the
protection.
same thing, though.
Yes, we know.
Even it
Yu-Gi-Oh
functionally
players
works
hate
like-
it.
Yeah, it functionally works that you got to pick something, you got to target something to delete. But because it says choose something to delete, it's not a target.
And on top of all that,
Semantics.
the worst part, there are old cards that say select that count as target, and there are old cards that say target that count as select.
Oh my god! Some of these.
Players are gonna be losing sleep.
Oh my gosh! So let me tell you something. Let's talk about missed timings in Yu-Gi-Oh. So
Oh, yeah.
so there's something in you know how like they're chaining effects. So it's like I activate this effect, well I chain this effect, right? There are certain effects that are called missed timings where if you don't chain them in the right order, they just don't work.
Oh man, I'm trying to remember. There was actually this one particular card that didn't work outright out the box because they misworded it, so it kind of always mistimes by design.
Yes. Just by design, accidentally. And they have to reprint cards because of these issues constantly.
That's amazing.
Like, literally. Oh, no. One of my favorites is also archetype and non-archetype specific wording. It's like, there's certain cards that it's like, you can summon a toad monster, but certain monsters aren't a part of that archetype that can be summoned by it. That has to be re-eroded or reworded so it won't be affected by non-archetype cards.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. And not only that, there's also cards that they retconned being part of an archetype, like Red Eyes Black Chick. It is a Red Eyes card. It's a baby Red Eyes.
That's always the problem with dubbing. It's like
No, Paul, you're misunderstanding. This isn't a dubbing thing where localization got it wrong. This card is explicitly part of an archetype, and then they said, no, but it doesn't count, though.
It doesn't count, though.
So, there's this card called Red Eyes Black Chick. It is a baby Red Eyes Black Dragon. Its only effect is... It allows you to summon Red Eyes Black Dragon. That is explicitly what its effect does. But then they're like, oh, no, but it's not a Red Eyes card, though. So then they retconned it from being a Red Eyes card, and now it's just called Black Dragon's Chick. And then the community's all like, well, because it was never intended to be a Red Eyes card. Even though it's explicitly only used for special summoning Red Eyes Black Dragon.
We're just good friends.
And then they have another card that is the exact same thing, but better. That is a Red Eyes card. So
you mean the Baby Dragon one?
Yeah, so there is another card called Red Eyes Baby Dragon or whatever that does the exact same thing but better. So they went out of their way to errata this card to not be a Red Eyes card for no reason. Because it's not like it was overpowered in an exploit. They just went out of their way to say, nah, it doesn't count anymore, even though it's still part of the archetype. It is insane. The mental gymnastics the devs do to make these cards, I swear.
It's even worse in Digimon.
Don't get me started.
Elaborate.
Okay, so there's a Digimon called Anomala Karimon, who's an Anomalakarius, and they called it Scorpiomon in the original series. The problem is that in Japan, they created a new Digimon that was called Scorpiomon, who's an actual scorpion. So for years, they've been trying to say, okay, well, this one's called Skull Scorpiomon, but that didn't fully work with the pronunciations of how the characters said it, so eventually they just went back and said, well, now the Japanese names are correct.
Also, its name was like Onomatopoeia?
Anomalakari.
Oh, okay. I guess it kind of sounds like it.
And the worst offender, in my opinion, is what they did with Olegmon. So...
Is it just a leg?
No. It's his attack name. Because the attack name, he has these two big axes.
Okay.
Now, in Japan, what his attack is called, double tomahawk. But for whatever dumb reason, they decided in the dub to call them broadswords.
Why?
But
Jellyfield donut moment.
But
they are obvious axes, and they call them swords.
Also, tomahawks are a Western thing. They're not even Japanese.
Yes. Oh, hello, Siglin.
That's his daughter.
Siglin. Onion daughter.
Oh!
She's also the only NPC in the whole game that isn't an undead, apparently.
I don't know how she even managed that.
Onions and lawyers.
Which is especially confusing because everyone's undead.
Yes.
Yes, I've seen your father. I didn't save him because his questline's convoluted, out of the way, and finicky, and prone to failure, even if you do everything right.
Yes. Dark Souls.
Yeah, it's, yeah. This game deserves an actual remaster, not this bare bones port, honestly. But they'll never do that, even though they did that with Scour the First Sin, even though that's arguably worse than the original, but...
More enemies, jam
They
packed
even
hallways.
did They even have done a remaster of a SpongeBob game of all things.
I
Yeah.
really wish they would have done a Scour the First Sin of Dark Souls 1, though. Like, it would have been pretty cool, just conceptually.
You
But they
mean
never
more
did.
enemies of hallways conceptually, or like actually like cool?
Just a like a reimagining of all the encounters would have been cool. Because it's like, you know, I've already beaten this game 1,000
Whoa.
times. I already know what everything is,
Whoa, whoa.
where everything is.
Hold on, go back. Were you just like walking on midair for a second?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Yeah, the only way for you to know where to go is if you watch these falling things, these snowflakes, and there's these messages left by the devs telling you. Yeah, when I said this is a vertical slice area that's completely divorced from the rest of the game, this is also part of what I was talking about. This has nothing to do with anything. It's just a bunch of gimmicks.
The lore is that Thief was playing around with an immortality crystal. Unbeknownst to everybody, it also caused crystals to become invisible. As you do.
I hate when that happens.
Can't crystals already come invisible? I mean, like,
they
if you,
become
like,
translucent.
if they're translucent enough, you can put it in, like, water and they're invisible.
So, imminent fall. Yeah.
Wow.
Oh, hey, it's that butterfly thing you beat from the earlier in the game.
Yep.
Oh yeah, that.
So this is what you're supposed to do every couple steps with this consumable.
Okay.
But I already know the path. It's essentially a straight line. So they weren't that mean that they require you to, you know, run in a frickin' zigzag or something.
Unless you want the blue slab, you have to.
Yeah, but I'm not getting that because I don't need it.
You
Because
don't
that's
need
only
it,
used
yeah.
for upgrading magic weapons.
Weapons, yep.
Which is also stupid because... Okay,
Uh-oh.
here's the biggest irony. too.
Mushrooms.
So there's this... actually, these are clams.
Oh, what?
With legs.
Oh, yeah, you're
Here's
right.
the funny thing, right? So the magic weapons, so like we were talking about Titanite. The magic weapon, if you want to make a magical infused weapon, then you have to use, to max it out, you have to have a Titanite, blue Titanite slab. But the irony is, you can't buff them with spells. So the actual best magic weapon is a regular upgraded weapon that you buff with a magic weapon spell
Magic
like
spell,
Crystal
yep.
Magic Weapon.
Yes.
So
Or dark moon, the dark moon blade.
yeah, so
What?
even when you're using that particular build, that super rare item that's a pain in the ass to get is completely freaking useless to you.
Honestly,
When you
I'm
can-
looking at these evil clams, and I'm only reminded of that one Plastic Man villain.
Alright, so here's the thing, right? That crystal over there that's glowing, I have to destroy that in order to make Seath vulnerable. You see how I have to walk all the way over to it? Well, here's the thing. When you initially enter
There's
the boss
something
fight,
there, isn't there?
when you initially
Yeah.
enter the boss fight, right? Well, you'll see.
There's something here.
Yeah, so
Here
Seath's
comes...
coming in from the
Wait,
sky,
Seath?
I guess,
What are you doing?
with his weird tentacle legs.
I have no scales.
So if you're a
So,
villain,
you come,
Microsoft
and finally,
Bird.
John Dark Souls.
If you're a villain who has an immortality crystal, what do you
Here's the
think
thing,
you
right?
should do with it?
Here's the thing, I didn't even have to run over to it. It just basically spawns me directly next to it, completely defeating the purpose of...
invincibility.
Thief-
Curse
He
ye,
can
John
also
Dark
destroy his own
Souls.
immortality crystal because he's really smart.
Yeah.
I'm not immortal anymore.
Well, it doesn't have
He's
a
not
force field anymore, at least.
any mortal... Yeah, that didn't really work.
No moonlight greatsword this run. I guess you're not going to use it.
It's a pain in the ass. Also, his tail clips through the wall, making it damn near impossible to even hit. This is the meta to
Alright.
fighting
Wait,
him,
that's a
is you
tail?
just do this. You just run up to his
Oh, I guess it is a
right
tail.
side tentacle
No, wait a
and just
minute.
keep hitting it.
Oh,
Because he kind of can't really do anything.
Specifically
He's
the
kind of
right
a
one.
joke.
oh, he's dead.
Yeah.
The scaleless has fallen. I, Starscream, am now the new ruler of whatever faction he was in charge of.
The clams? I don't know.
Sure, why not? I, Starscream, am Lord of the Clams.
I mean, actually, Seath was essentially the Starscream of the dragons. It's funny you mentioned that.
Oh, he just betrayed them. Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
he was like, haha, now I'm the only living dragon. Haha.
The dragon butts are like just crying in the corner somewhere.
Well, there's zombies.
Zombie
Join
dragon
me,
butts.
Don Darksers, and when Gwen falls, you can be the new ruler of the Age of Fire, and I, your truly loyal lieutenant. Totally.
Actually, I haven't seen him. Technically, no, I have not seen him.
Funny enough, he has he once tried that trick with the Ghostbusters.
I believe it.
What?
Of course.
Yes.
Of course, they put those two completely unrelated properties together. Okay, so here's the thing, boys. We can either do the DLC or I can kill the boss in the next 5 minutes. What do you think? Final boss or DLC?
I don't have a preference, but if you
Um,
kill the final boss, I'd like to see DLC on another
You can't.
time.
You cannot kill the final boss. It just automatically ends the game. You cannot do DLC.
Yeah.
You can kill the final boss now.
And I guess DLC.
All right. Hydra. Kill Hydra. Reset. Kill Crystal Golem. Get Dusk. Then go back and kill that Golem for Pendant, and you should be able to get it. Should.
It's so
Doesn't-
convoluted.
should is the optimal word. Will you is, you know.
It's so convoluted. Everything's out of the way. Everything's in completely unrelated areas. And you have to do it in a specific order. There is no logical reason why anyone would have thought to do any of these things. It's
Well, just
honestly ridiculous.
Just telling me that we don't have to pay bail for a boss again. We already had to do that for King K. Rool and Bonanza.
Are you
What?
serious?
Spoilers.
You had to pay for a boss fight? Wait, what?
No,
Well, you had to bail him out of jail, apparently.
So basically,
Bail him out of
King
jail.
K. Rool in the game is imprisoned, and you essentially have to pay his bail in order
To
to
fight him as a
progress.
boss?
In order to progress.
So,
Sounds like a very King K. Rool thing to do.
this is a dimensional rift that we're
Oh, he's
Essentially
not even,
going through
he
in
doesn't
order to
even know
reach.
you do it until he sees you.
Gwyn.
Alright, let's see what we got. Kill
Alright,
the
so I'm gonna
first
show-
flame.
I'm going to beat the shit out of Gwyn and then quit out.
Well, you could do it fast enough that'll work, you think?
No, I'm just not gonna finish him off.
Okay.
I'm just gonna show the gimmick to beating him and then call it quits for fighting him until we get back later.
so we're gonna fight the final boss, but then quit right before.
We're gonna fight the final boss, spare him at low health, and say we'll be back for your bitch ass.
Sounds like a plan.
Oof. These guys,
you know what
Wow,
I
he's
he's
pretty
really
hard.
strong. This Gwen guy's pretty
Goku enters
tough.
the chat.
That's not Gwen.
I
That's
hate
a
to
black.
tell you, Kirk, but I don't think that's Gwen. I think that's just some random mook.
To be
Yeah.
fair, the Black Knights are like one of the highest ranking
really
soldiers in Gwen's army, so they're less than Mooks, more like elite. Like
Yeah.
what are those called?
Was that a
What are
Black
those elite
Knight?
squadron droids? What are the BX? What were they called again?
What, the super droids?
Not the
I don't know if they had a...
the command, the ones that were like climbing on the walls and jumping at people.
Oh, the ones
I
that
don't know.
Grievous's elite guard.
They're more like that than like a Mook. Magna Guards.
As long as,
Yeah.
I'm not lower than them on a staircase, and then, they're kind of...
They're Mooks. They're back to Mook status.
Yeah, the
If I have
guards
the
that
low
were
ground, they
honestly
have nothing.
only a threat in the in the cartoon, rather, that was made by the guy who made Samurai Jack.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, their main strength, though, is that they don't stagger well, so... yeah, you kind of have to, like, backstab them or parry them in order to, like, reasonably damage them without having to worry about taking hits.
Actually, have
So
any
if
of
you
you
nev-
have you guys ever seen Star Wars Clone Wars that was made by the guy who
The original?
made the Samurai Jack
Yeah.
thing?
Yeah, I've seen
You
the.
mean
Yeah,
when
yeah.
Grievous was actually a peak villain?
Yes.
Oh, bro,
well,
it
I
is
wasn't
so
Grievous in
dirty what
that.
they did to him from there. Oh my god.
Yeah.
And then they retconned everything in when Disney.
Black Knight Redux.
No, it wasn't Disney.
Oh,
It was
yeah.
Cartoon Network that took over the Clone Wars franchise.
And then
Yeah.
Disney took over.
Which, hilariously enough, when Disney took over, they actually tried to make Grievous more of a threat.
Did
Hit or miss.
All right, so here's the deal, right? This is basically a glorified PvP fight with a guy that can jump like a freaking fighting game.
All right, is this all?
This guy can
it's all
fly.
again?
You can
Okay,
He
fly?
can fly across the
No,
arena.
jump good.
They can fly now.
Wow, and you're just kicking him.
They fly now.
Yeah,
Hey,
jump
fly
good.
now?
Just no, jump good.
Oh yeah, he can command grab you, by the way.
Bro, it's literally a fighting game character.
Yeah.
Well, I guess we
What?
can
You see
get
that parry
this
went right
on.
through him?
How did
So
you know
this
how
is
that
the whole
whipped?
gimmick to beating him, right?
I don't know how that
Um,
parry whipped.
Yeah, I don't know either. But the weirdest thing is, it didn't damage me, so it counted something. So yeah, this is how you beat him. But as
I
you can
just
see,
stabbed
this is it. This is all that
Wow.
there is. So
What am I
Wow.
gonna get from it?
This is the
and if you
final
have high
boss.
points,
huh?
then it really doesn't matter. So yeah, this is the final boss. But I'm not going to kill him because that would be lame. We get the credits and we're not going to be able to see the DLC. So I just wanted to show that off.
Notorious, one of the best fights in all of Souls games.
So we want to just tease the viewers. Don't worry, there's going to be a lame boss fight later on.
Well,
but for
the
now, we'll do
point is,
DLC.
this is what the end of the game looks like. Yes, I can beat the final boss. Yes, it's there. We've already seen it, but that's not interesting. It doesn't matter. I just wanted to show it off so that if anyone was watching and was like, "Oh, what? We didn't get to see what happens in the end. We didn't get to see the final boss." That's the final boss. That's it.
Stab.
Go to Andre. I think Andre's the closest to because you're trying to Hydra Lake.
Yeah, I'm already here. It's whatever.
So you're going.
Old time's sake, let's go through the starting area.
Yeah, nostalgia.
They have
I
no
remember
chance.
this
Skip
place.
area Originally.
Dear
Starting
Lord,
area.
it's all been
You know,
gentrified.
just because, so I can show it off. This is why we didn't go through the orthodox route. I'm gonna show you.
No wonder you
The
didn't
event
recognize
trigger-
it, Sam. It's all been gentrified. Look, they even have a McDonald's of all things. And a
Wow.
Starbucks.
So
Everything's
here's the reason
changed.
why. This is hard coded, by the way.
Oh, the Hellkite Drake. Oh, because you never walked through there. To
It
get the
only spawns if you step on this specific stair,
Oh,
and then
There
it
it is.
spawns, and then it goes there, and you can never reasonably get rid of it.
unless you like cheese it in the most
Yeah.
intuitive way. Yeah, it is. It's
Yeah.
obnoxious.
Well, the biggest problem is in NG Plus, it's functionally unkillable because
It'll
it
heal.
heals once it
Yeah.
reaches like 40% health, and
Right.
yeah, it's wrong
sandwich.
staircase.
You're going towards the depths right now.
yeah.
The
Because
only time I've ever had to
Havel
cheese
Tower
anything
down.
was in Spyro 3 with that stupid Yeti.
Surprised
This
they
is another
voiced
one of those
those as
things-
fast they did.
When people talk about difficulty in this game, it's like, well, if you just get good gear, it really doesn't matter.
I don't know.
You
That
can
was
invalidate
it.
Most of the game.
The was it armored boars were put in the work though
Yeah.
for no reason.
It's canon.
Yeah, like the seemingly like most arbitrarily decided things in this universe are overpowered as hell, even compared to the gods of the world that you fight.
The basic crystal soldiers in Cease Castle are like stronger than most of the bosses in the game. Like not even a joke.
Yeah, they're
Like,
essentially
legit-
NG plus enemies, just like those torch hollows.
Yeah, there's something wrong. All right, we got to kill Hydra. Quit reset for Golem that has Dusk. Free her, then go. Oh my gosh, this is obnoxious. How was anyone
Yeah, how
supposed to intuit this?
unintuitive. Yeah.
How did someone even figure this out? Like to this day, I feel like I watched a YouTube video. Like, how did people even figure out how to find the DLC?
Yeah, I found it completely incidentally when I first did. And like, I barely knew what the hell I was doing.
so I gotta ask.
Big
This-
boy.
DLC that you speak of, was it paid DLC?
Yeah,
Oh, there's an
originally it
extra
was, but it came with the remaster when they.
They're telling me that they made you pay for some
For something you
really
can't even find?
cryptic DLC.
Yes.
You cut off
Yeah.
one of its heads. Shouldn't there be 2 more?
Yeah.
Man, they just use Hydra to refer to any multi-headed dragon that isn't Ghidorah.
Okay, if you really want to be like that, then a Minotaur should be unkillable because you can't pierce its flesh. That was the first boss. So.
Wait,
Never heard of
what?
that about a
Aside from the,
Minotaur.
silent.
When
Neither
did
have I.
Minotaurs have invincibility?
I don't
Yeah,
remember.
because
Not
I
that I
can look
know
up.
much
I can
about
look
them.
it up. You can't cut off its horn, and apparently you can't pierce its flesh outside of. its
Okay,
horn.
but I'm pretty
There's a
sure
whole
Theseus
thing.
beat it with a sword, so...
It's a
thing.
whole thing. It's.
Nice. Okay, now we gotta quit and reset. Because,
Just to
of
make
course
something
we do.
easier.
Because
I
we
know
gotta.
you can't cut off the horn of a Minotaur, and I believe its flesh can only be pierced by something specific. But regardless, the
Ungodly
point is,
weapon.
there's all kinds of dumb shit for.
No. It's like Hydra in mythology is like, oh, I regrow my heads. Oh, I'm gonna put you under a rock. No.
Not a
So
rock.
the way,
run over here
no,
to
no, no.
run
So
into
the
it, or
way
do I
in
have to-
mythology, in the Greek mythology, the way Heracles beat it was that when he cut off the heads or
Burned the
smashed the heads,
stumps.
whatever you did, he had like his friend
Cousin?
at the time burn the stumps.
And then he
That
put it
would-
under a rock.
Yeah, the immortal head. For any that like have that one, I don't know if that's consistent.
Remind me, Kurt, what do I have to do here with the spawn?
You gotta find a golden golem in the
There
back
it
of
is.
the room. Kill him.
I couldn't
talk to
remember
Dust.
if it was at the back or if I had.
Yeah, no, you're right.
Yeah.
He is in the back. He's right there.
So you have to kill this, and then you have to go kill that crystal golem we showed you earlier in the Duke's
Yes.
archives, and then you run all the way back here again
Yes.
for no particular reason.
So wait,
Go
with
ahead.
the like
We've got
rusty
the lady.
ring good here?
Most gracious.
Yeah,
Dust.
and yeah, she was originally kind of gonna be an elf, but then they gave her this crown instead to emulate elf.
The
elves.
ears without having.
She's very clearly supposed to be an elf. It's-
Oh, you're gonna meet Elizabeth. Guess what Elizabeth is?
Not enough.
Oh yeah.
Lizard.
Oh,
Not
and you have to
an elf.
answer a yes or no question to this NPC, and I saying no might even lock you out of the DLC. I don't know.
Like you can't do that. That's not
Well,
illegal.
Thank you for paying for the DLC.
Thank you for giving us more money.
What makes it even worse is that there are DLC weapons in the game that are in the DLC of Dark Souls 2. So you have to pay for the DLC multiple times for the same weapon.
Wait, I
Because-
didn't have to reload.
That's a different game at that point, right?
But like, imagine you have a DLC weapon in this game, but you don't release it in the second game, but make it another DLC weapon.
I can see that. That's not. I mean, it's annoying. Don't get me wrong, but
Oh yeah, the Duke's Archives bonfire isn't the
unheard
one
of.
that I have to go to because that's the one that I unlocked. So I actually have to go to the Anne Orlando
And
bonfire.
then walk to it. Ugh. At least you can warp back instead of resting at the bonfire once you kill the dude to make it easier.
Yeah, this is such a trek though. Oh my god.
Oh, okay. So Elizabeth, I'm taking guesses. It's an enemy we've seen in the game already. What is Elizabeth?
A lizard.
I'm gonna say one of those
No.
snakehead people.
No.
Oh,
Some some type of insect, plant, or reptile.
Plant's the closest guess.
there goes Spider Lady. Oh! It's one of those mushrooms that punches really
Yep.
hard.
Yep.
Yes.
Oh my god.
Ding, ding, ding.
Love that thing. They look
It's
so
also
not
voiced by an
threatening.
old lady.
You're telling me they gave the
Wheel.
best enemy in the game some grandma drip?
Yes.
Well, she just sounds like an old lady.
Oh.
She also doesn't have arms or legs. She's
yeah,
just
she
a
didn't
regular
get angry.
giant. mushroom with eyes.
I'm assuming she's just getting angry enough to grow
have I
arms to
seen-
punch things.
Why do I get the feeling I've seen Elizabeth? Well, I'll have
She
to
also
see
doesn't
myself.
have a mouth.
But she can communicate. I'm just gonna assume she's a psychic type Pokemon at this point.
Also, she doesn't really have eyes. She has things that look like eyes.
Maybe she talks through those.
Pores, like pores.
Yeah.
Like they're like pores in
Don't
her
say
head,
that.
or I wouldn't even say head, like where you
But
think
then-
a head would be and where eyes would be, like analogous to a person.
I think we're personifying this thing way too much. Maybe they're just.
I mean, it talks and it sounds like a human. So
Oh,
It
no,
basically
yeah.
says it's like I'm a grandmother to like Dusk. Like I practically raised her. It's like all right.
With what?
how did she
Uh,
feed her?
Very
Pores.
carefully.
These are good questions.
Maybe parts of herself. I mean, she's a mushroom, right? Maybe she regenerates.
These are
Ugh.
excellent questions.
Deepest war.
Like if I just sort of gave you my fingernails so you could feed upon them. Then they grow back.
I mean, yeah, I guess when you're a giant mushroom, it probably doesn't like take up that much of like you to accomplish that.
She has no mouth. She can't scream, so we're good.
I mean, she can scream. You can kill her, and she does scream when you kill her.
Oh yeah. So now I got the broken pendant from killing this arbitrarily
broke it.
selected crystal golem standing in the corner.
Staring at a sundial or whatever
the-
he's looking at.
Broken pendant is a key item that I could only get after doing all of that and coming back here for no apparent reason.
Oh, I think the crystal hollow stronger than God just smacked you.
Yeah.
Little
Yeah,
goons
you
are
did.
coming in.
It literally is stronger than the god of this universe, isn't it? I tanked Gwyn way better than that thing.
There's a moral in this somewhere, but I don't know what it is.
What a bizarre backwards game.
Alright, time to do that trek all over again. Yay!
Yay!
Hey,
The
at least you
Hydra
don't-
Lake!
At least you don't have to kill the Hydra or that golem again. You just have to walk in the back.
Yeah. Alrighty.
So
So-
apparently, the final boss of the DLC really likes that broken pendant, and he is so angry that he doesn't have it that he ripped through the fabric of time and space to find someone who has it.
Yeah, I can
Sounded
relate.
good.
That is pretty relatable.
Though, to be fair, it makes you wonder, how come he's able to do it here, but like he doesn't just steal it from the golem that has it? If he could just rip through...
Well, you see, time is condensed.
Yeah.
The only explanation I can think of is, well, because this area is where Ulasil was and where he's buried, that's probably why he's able to do it. That's probably the only explanation I can think of is he's buried on the spot, maybe.
Okay, so by the way, guys, we're about to run into a freaking manticore thing. I guess it's technically not a manticore because it's a lion's face and not a human face on a lion head, but whatever.
The game says it's a cousin to a
cares?
demon. It's not a demon, but it's a close cousin to the demons.
Ah,
But yeah, we're gonna fight essentially a manticore. You know, what's the term?
Sanctuary, the
Chimera.
Chimera.
I don't know why I forgot the word chimera all of a sudden.
They're
Yeah.
both similar.
Yeah,
So
not-
it is a
if
type of
is it a
chimera.
lion with a other parts
It has
of
a
other
scorpion
animals?
tail, wings.
It's basically a
uh,
manticore.
Ram horns. It has
Yeah.
ram horns.
It just doesn't have a human face, which
It's
technically
basically a
manticores
manticore.
are supposed to have. Yeah.
Nobody cares about that part.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell you, all the DLC bosses would mop all the bosses in the base game, like even the final boss.
Use
Like,
the
it's-
rusted
Well,
ring!
except for ceaseless discharge. You know,
Well,
unless
Caesar's
he's
Discharge-
on a cliff.
He's his own entity. He's his own entity in this argument. Yes.
He is
Oh
beyond.
yeah, and let's not forget, I don't think that Manus could make that jump and go through that tight corridor on
Yeah,
Meta
oh.
Chaos. Just saying.
Okay. Outside of gimmick bosses like Vedic Chaos and Ceaseless Discharge, talking about like normal fights, like just straight up like, you know, get in the ring
Yeah.
and fight. All the DLC bosses smack every single story boss.
Yeah. Oh yeah. So remember when I fought that golden crystal golem here and talked to the NPC? Well, I had to come all the way back here for no apparent reason whatsoever.
So you can find a rift.
The game
Or
does not tell me
something.
to do this.
Yep.
And this is in the starting area, so not where you'd be this late in the game. Oh yeah,
Yep.
and listen for this stupid stock sound effect. Oh yeah, the totally not Bloodborne hand that grabs you.
Oh, and let's not talk about like what's his name, Sylvester?
Oh,
or
never mind.
something?
I guess that sound effect only applies to the painting. Never mind.
What was that guy? The guy that's basically the
Marvelous
Bloodborne dude?
Chester.
Marvelous Chester. Yeah. I was like, why is
He even has a
Sylvester?
Bloodborne dodge, and he has unique animations. He has a unique character model. Because remember how there's that one guy that floats?
Yes.
They didn't want to give him a unique character model. They gave a unique one to this guy.
Yes.
For whatever
Because they're
reason.
making Bloodborne, and he was basically a nod to the game they were about to
game?
make.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know why it wasn't letting me, Just trying to kindle. I guess I don't need to kindle 3 times, but whatever, I'm already here.
These
Sorry,
bosses are
viewers,
hard.
It takes like 15 seconds.
These
They
bosses
are.
actually. These bosses are actually hard. See, well, most of the bosses have some gimmick you can cheese them. These bosses are just like legitimately just hard.
And this boss has a really annoying gimmick because you fight it in knee-high water. Which,
And it can shoot lightning
give-
bolts.
Which, I mean, I guess if I go with Gerard's, word, the most important item in the game, it allows me to dodge roll normally through knee-high water. Of course, it also
Let's go!
cuts my equip load, which makes it kind of redundant.
Bleh, 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 bleh.
It
Bleh.
shoots lightning.
Yep. And lightning is the most overpowered element in the game because it does stagger and massive damage, and you
What
can't
do you
block it
mean?
because almost nothing in this game has lightning defense.
What do you
Like,
mean?
Because, metal.
Fire
Looted
is
shields.
the best element.
This thing also has very annoying animations because, yeah, it'll just make itself virtually unhittable by
Tail
flying away
cut,
from you.
tail cut. Oh,
What the hell is going on with its model?
the tail
Did you
cut.
see that? It was like
I'm not
fidgeting.
sure.
Get him. Get him.
You didn't see it fidgeting in place?
I saw a little bit.
I wouldn't tell.
Well,
Oh, yeah.
that was it.
If I wasn't so overpowered right now, that would actually be really hard. So this is a whip.
Ooh.
It's a
Oh.
scorpion tail.
Well, that's cool.
So does it poison enemies, or is the
Yes.
poison all
Hits them
dried
with
up?
toxic, I believe.
Oh. Not bad.
Nice.
A rather obnoxious weapon.
I mean, the game says so.
Time to be obnoxious.
Going the right way? I completely lost track of what direction I was going.
I don't know either.
You're going the right
Right
way.
here.
I think you came.
There it
Yeah, I
is.
think you came from
Did I
there.
come from here? Oh, I'm stupid. Sorry.
No.
Wait,
Or-
did I? They look identical.
I don't know.
You go up. You go up. That's where you came from, or that's where you're going. That's where you need to go.
Yeah.
I don't
So,
really judge
hey, does
that
this
on
look
that.
familiar to you?
Maybe.
Are we in Mushroom Town?
You'll
It's a
notice.
little bit more apparent when you walk
Maybe.
further ahead. I think they'll recognize it a little bit further ahead.
So yeah, this is the mushroom lady.
Well, look at this.
Ah.
From what faraway age hast thou come?
Oh, it blinks.
I see
She can blink.
very human
Yep.
indeed.
Group
I-
4,
No,
yes.
she
Those
doesn't
are
actually
eyes.
have pupils.
Princess Dusk's savior. Thine aura is precisely as she described. I thank thee
Green.
for rescuing her highness.
That's your
My
aura.
aura.
Dusk is here no longer.
Green.
Surrounded by that purifying primeval union. And so I must ask, couldst thou once more play the savior?
Nope. Yeah.
So Menace would full on Bowser.
I like how
Now
it
Duck is,
defaults to no.
Yeah. This game has a lot of pointless yes or no questions that ultimately are inconsequential 90% of the time. And even when you say no, a lot of the time it asks, "Are you sure?" Like when you come back, have you changed your mind?
Okay.
Wait. This is literally Mario. You walk up and see a giant mushroom,
Yep,
and the main
this is
villain
literally
abducts the
Mario.
princess. She literally Menace abducts Dusk because
reasons. Oh my gosh. Wait a minute.
This is the Mushroom Kingdom!
You might recognize this bridge.
So remember, well, you might
Fuckers.
remember it when I go the other direction.
You give
You
me
also
way
might
too much
remember it
credit.
when it's dark. They reuse the assets of this area to
Oh,
make
wait.
it feel weird.
Is this the forest where you kicked off that one ninja off a cliff?
Yes.
Yeah, and then remember how it was really dark, and then I fought those mushroom men
Yes.
Yeah!
in the forest?
Yes.
Yeah, and then I go down that
There for,
pathway, and then I go
Steph.
across a bridge to go fight that giant wolf.
I
Yeah.
remember!
Yeah, he paid for reused assets, the DLC.
Wow.
To be
That
fair,
doesn't
though,
make
there's
cryptic.
actual lore behind why.
I mean,
you're
it's
in
the,
this
it's the
area.
same location.
This is the past version of the same area.
Oh, okay.
Ooh, 2-in-1 slash.
But you know, you're literally paying for a reused asset. They said, "Oh, you just went back in the past." Lol.
Gotta
Change
get
the-
back.
Change the
Back.
lighting so it's daytime, so it
And
looks
Roger.
different.
All right,
Like,
so we're
I feel
gonna
like
get.
that flower. It's in the same spot, the glowing flowers.
So we're gonna unlock the shortcut, and then we're gonna call it there because we're about to hit the 2-hour mark.
Yeah.
So
I don't think you can get the shortcut. You have to get it from the bottom, close to where Artorias
yeah, I'm
is.
trying to remember. This area is just
You,
such
you
a
gotta go. You gotta follow it
mess.
going down that way to where Calamite shows up on that small bridge, and then you drop down.
Yeah, this whole area is kind of just a giant open, like aimless area.
It's open world.
This is my biggest problem with the DLC. It was why I was like, I don't know about the DLC because it just takes so long to trek your way across all of this.
Oh no,
That's my
the
main
trek to
gripe with
Manus.
it.
If you die to Manus, is one of the worst.
Oh, hey!
Me.
This boss fight is pretty much a mandatory death. You can't even hurt him right now. You pretty much have to die to him in order for him to be hittable. Another.
Oh, because you have to go down, and then Gal's like, "Hey,
Die
did that
and-
dragon bully you? I can shoot him out the sky for you if you want." Really now?
Yeah, he shoots him one time and goes, there, you can finish him off.
And mind you, the shot just like cripples his wings, so he can't fly out of a hole. It doesn't
Yeah.
even like do anything else significant.
There's nothing stopping him from really shooting him again. He just doesn't feel like it. He's also blind, by the way.
Oh, that's a really good shot, then.
Well, here's the funniest part.
Okay,
He's not
he
actually
thinks he's
blind.
He thinks
He
he's
was
blind.
tricked into thinking he was blind because people stuffed moss in his helmet and he never bothered to take it off. He was like, oh, well, I can't see. I guess I'm blind.
Wow, what an idiot.
Not even for taking a shower?
And it's so funny. Bro is one of the most philosophically like aware individuals in the entire series, and yet he literally thinks he's blind from this most like
I mean, blind people are pretty philosophical, so
that's the shortcut to the abyss with a Manus.
Oh, yeah.
You gotta go to the
So,
other one.
but either way, yeah, he was tricked into thinking he was blind and he still shot a fucking dragon out the sky because he's just built different. This is clearly a Bloodborne character. He even talks like one. He even says he's from another time. And Bloodborne is set in the Victorian era.
I like the candelabra.
Of course. Exactly what happened to me. We are both strangers in this strange land. But at least now there are two of us.
This was also made at the same time that Bloodborne was being developed, too.
So they just like took an asset from Bloodborne, put it in this game, and said, "Oh, that's cool."
Oh,
Yeah.
so this is like a little hint about what they're making next.
So,
I think you activate the shortcut, and I think you show them Artorias, and I think that would be it. I think that's the stream.
Alright.
Oh boy.
Oh, Artorias is the
boy.
best boss in this game.
I can't wait to see Artorias.
Yeah. So in the timeline, everyone thinks that he's the one who defeated Manus, but he did it.
A fraud.
I can't even remember how far away the next bonfire is from here.
It is. You just have to go. There's no bonfire. There's no more bonfires. It's just Artorias.
No, I mean... Well, no, I meant, like, this is a shortcut, but I don't remember, like, where to go to get to it from the
You did. You did.
bonfire.
That is the shortcut. You just have to walk up the hill and then follow the edge of the hill to get to that spot.
Well, hopefully Artorias doesn't wreck me, because he can still kill me pretty fast, even with all this
Don't let
armor.
him. Don't let him buff, and you should be fine. You said you can stagger him out the buff with 2 hits of your Black Knight halberd.
Boy,
or
sure would
blade.
suck to lose all these souls. Can I kill him in 6 minutes? Well, more like 5
Yeah,
minutes.
no,
Can kill him in 5 minutes?
I think you can. You got 6 minutes to kill him. Good luck.
All right, speed run starts now.
Actually, I'm kind of curious. Can I just equip Havel? Oh yeah, never mind. I don't have enough strength. 50 strength.
Not strong enough.
I thought you were overpowered.
Oh.
If I spend all these souls, I might be able to actually.
I like the first guy.
So this
There
guy
you
is
go.
blatantly ripped off from
The
Guts
Guts.
from Berserk.
He's literally Guts.
Uh.
Oh, I see it.
Mm,
Pull up
He's
pull
essentially
up that
Guts.
big metal slab.
His armor is also heavily inspired by the Berserk armor.
So he's the guy that invented the ring
Yeah, I
that
guess
protects
that's
him from the
pretty cool.
abyss. But he doesn't have it, so it doesn't work anymore for him.
So he's just
Oh.
attacking you while that guy is
Okay.
stabbed. Or he throws it. Okay.
Oh, I was really hoping that guy would just stick to his sword for the whole fight.
It would have been really funny if it like actually came at you.
yeah,
Oh
I was
yeah,
thinking
Like a
that
projectile.
too.
unhittable when he flips. Really annoying.
But yeah, because he's dodge rolling.
But yeah, it would have been really funny if like the dead body just flew at you at the start. That'd have been a fun little detail.
Yeah.
Yep. Amazing boss fight. You're right, Kurt.
He's so cool.
He is cool, but unfortunately I'm overpowered.
He seems to be trading blows with you pretty nicely. If it wasn't
Yeah.
the fact you just keep chugging in front of him.
Yeah.
Man, that reminds me, there's a...
Chug.
Nah, I ain't letting you buff. Nah, fuck that. Fuck, nah. Nah, you ain't buffing. You ain't... No, stop buffing.
Did
No
he buff?
buffing.
No buffing, no bluffing, no bluffing, no bluffing.
Well, if I can't buff, why can't you?
Oh, cool.
Yeah, why do I get
Oh.
the heal? Cheater.
Man, he's just wheeling that thing with one hand.
He's about to kill me.
Oh,
Oh, he fucked it.
Ah!
You choked!
He clutched it.
I can't believe this.
And
The
no, he
end.
clutched it at the end of the stream.
The end.
Playthrough over, boys.
Well, that's it for me. That's the end of my story.
Well, we already saw him kind of defeat the final boss, so I guess that's it.
Alright.
No more Dark Souls.
We got 3 minutes.
He's running it back.
By the way, I could have healed, but I didn't feel like doing it because I wanted to see if it came down to the wire, but I kind of lost my gamble. I wanted to be cooler, but, you know.
He's so cool.
Yeah, you have.
Sorry. I'm sorry. Well, you know the meme of Knuckles from Flapjack is like, you may have impressed them, but it takes a lot more impress. Dog just does a flip, and you're like, ooh. Like, I'm sorry. I like this guy because he's like the only thing that does flips, and I like that. Yeah, I am a simple man, bro. Even when he's possessed by the abyss, like I'm gonna do a flip in my fight. I like this guy.
Colin, you're not going to defeat this guy in a cool contest, but you can certainly defeat him in a lame contest. So you just keep drinking all those Alyss blasts, man. You just outlame him.
Bro, the part that makes me so mad is you defeat him, get his soul, make his sword. You can do the flips, but they're like so slow. They take 20 business days to land the flip. You're like,
And you
why?
miss whatever you're trying to attack, and it doesn't
Yes!
even one-shot anything.
Yes. I don't. They made his flip bad, and it makes me sad.
Well,
You
his
know,
flip
another
is
thing,
really
too.
good.
They should
It's
have
just-
ditched the Demon Titanite thing and just made it so that boss weapons were maxed out. Like, honestly, because it's kind of annoying that you have to, like, grind to even make them do damage.
Yaw.
Yeah.
All right. I'm gonna be a shameless plug right now for myself, but on YouTube I made a video of me doing his moves in real life and like comparing them to real longsword techniques because I was bored. So if y'all are interested,
You did a front flip?
Yeah, I was about to say,
No,
you did
I actually
flips.
do. I went to an entire what are those called? Gymnastics gyms and literally learned how to do a front flip with a sword. Just because I like this dude that much.
Impressive.
I will literally put the video I made on YouTube in chat because I am I fanboy over this guy so much.
Yeah, dude, post that on our Discord. That'd be great.
It's a lore video, so if you don't care about the lore, just skip to like the end, because I like go over so much lore over
Watch me
this
be
guy.
really fucking cool.
Just want to see you do a flip.
Oh yeah, don't worry.
Honestly, I want to see that shit. You're a pretty big guy. That's the craziest part.
Fine, I will put it in the chat. Is the chat here?
You can put it in voice chat or
we
in
bet
general.
in our Discord.
In the Discord chat? Hold on. We pull up my stupid YouTube channel.
We
Go
meant
ahead,
for
go.
us.
Okay,
Yeah,
got you.
link it in the description. Why not? So yeah, that was all I had to do.
Amazing.
You
Now
did
do a
it.
flip.
I'm proud of you.
All right.
You're the coolest dude. All right,
Well, that's
I guess
it for
it's
now.
over now.
Alright.
He is
See
now
ya,
the coolest.
everybody.
Alright, see you all next time.
What?
Well,
Bye.
one of my friends.